Trumpism. No more to Trumpism, but no more to the Democrats who compromise, who conciliate, and who betray us. Betray us. But no more to the Democrats who compromise, who conciliate, and who betray us. Who betray us. No more to the fascist reactionaries, but no more to the Democrats who will collaborate and cooperate with the fascists, who will fund ICE, who will fund Israel, who will help poison the planet, who will stiff workers and help bosses. We don't need those Democrats anymore. In fact, we have a message. We are coming. We are on boss. We're on bot. We're on back. Thank you.
Ooh, there we go. Is that working? Well, that's fucking stupid. Okay. Testing, testing. There we go. All right. Don't know why that just stopped working. Can you hear me now? It looks like it should be working on my... It looks like it's working on my side at least.
No more to Trumpism, but no more to the Democrats who compromise, who conciliate, and who betray us.
All right, you can do it. You can do it. Come on. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Okay. Okay. We are back in the saddle. I think. Let's see. Nope. It's going up and down. Oh. Come on, you gotta get better than that. I know you can do better than that. You can level out. You can level out. I don't want to restart the stream. I don't want to restart the stream. I know you can level out. Come on, baby. Come on. You can do it. Let's get a refresh. Let's get a refresh. Let's see. What's this look like actually? Let's just fuck it. Oh, it actually looks like it's... Alright. Looks like it's fucking working. Whatever. Ah, there it is. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sweet. Sweet.
Like, doing one good thing, which is that, like, if you have these millionaire, billionaire, WASP fail sons, at least taking them out of other colleges so they can only do date rape to other billionaire, millionaire failed daughters is, like, in some respects, you know, from a utilitarian perspective, of course, a little bit better. You know what I mean? Like, taking these guys and putting them in a pen with one another is ultimately getting them away from the broader society. Like, do.
It's kind of weird that Hasan would say crazy shit like that and no one would ever ask him any, like, critical questions about that. You wouldn't expect it. All right. Let me see, actually. Okay. It's so hard to make sure I don't actually accidentally fucking show anything. All right. The VP of College Democrats of America that kicked out Destiny is a Hasan fan. Taken from Hasan's stream, bro is so thunderstruck. Okay, I haven't actually seen this yet. Let's see.
I just realized in front of an audience, I just realized this is like way worse because there's like 3 people in here.
Oh, there he is. There's our fucking hero.
All right, enough applause. Everybody, enough. What a great honor to be here in the heart of.
Why is he fucking I mean, I guess if you're not good at public speaking or you're not confident or have a lot of experience, which Hasan does, so maybe you need to practice it, but like, this is so cringe in front of the camera. I guess maybe unless they're filming something. If they're filming something, that's fine, I guess. Like, you need footage like this. But it looks like it might just be for stream, which means it is super fucking cringe.
American Empire. In the belly of the beast.
Belly of the beast. Why? I don't get why Democrats, like the mainstream Democratic establishment, is trying to get into bed with this guy when everything he says just screams, I hate this party, I hate this organization, the establishment, and I just want to destroy it all. And I just don't understand why they're inviting these arsonists into the house. But whatever, they're in charge.
Speaking to the future activists of the Democratic Party, but as an outsider currently pushing an insurgency.
Jesus Christ. No applause. The guy's trying to
No.
Yeah, what's up, Adam? You fucking pussy. You're the one here crying about it.
To be honest, I'm a little bit confused. When I first got the call from the College Democrats of America, I thought to
Yeah, no way that this guy's a Hasan fan. Who could have fucking guessed? Wait, is he actually dressed like Mao? This is disgusting. Yes, he is. He's a fucking cringe LARPer. All right, let's watch what kick this off.
Are you guys selling those shirts?
Yes, we are.
Nice.
Okay, so looks like they're just sitting at a table. They have a little computer out, water bottle, American flag. Nothing crazy. I don't see any guns or anything crazy like that. Doesn't look like there's any disturbance going on, so wonder what's going to happen next.
Climb over there. Are you Destiny?
I wonder who he's talking to on a phone right here. Do you think it's a person inside the building too? I have mind vomit or mind to vomit. I wonder who do you think he's texting here, huh? You have any guesses? When he asked, what's the question he asked again?
Are you Destiny? Over there.
Looks at his phone, gets a message, he's reading it,
Are you Destiny?
and asks, "Are you Destiny?" Let's just watch that one more time. In fact, let's watch it from the beginning. Then a table, we got Sharpie, water bottle, maybe a bag or a t-shirt, American flag, some random blue shit, laptop. Nothing crazy is happening. All right, we can see he's messing with his phone. He aims at the top. He's typing
Yes,
something
we are.
out.
Nice.
Woman on the camera asks, "Hey, are you selling those shirts?" He smiles back, "Yes, we are." Seems like they're having a friendly interaction here. But he's typing with someone. I wonder who he's talking to. This is the vice president of the Democrat. What was the organization again? Hold on. It was the vice president of College Democrats of America. Yeah. So who is the vice president of the College Democrats of America typing to right now? I wonder. Because he seems really nice right now.
Climb over there. Yes, we are.
Nice.
Climb over there.
Yeah, buy him over there though. All right, maybe he's being a little curt there. But,
Are you Destiny?
a deep breath before he did it.
Climb
So.
over there.
I don't sound upset. I just sound tired, if anything. He's texting Jessica. True. No. College Dems. Yeah, Nick, thanks. Yeah, I mean, I'm upset. I mean, it's fucking stupid that the College Dems of America would listen to somebody who wants to destroy Democrats, but what are you going to do? I mean, at the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. Who gives a shit? But still funny. I'm still going to talk about it like everyone else. The funny thing is, you're here. I think it's even funnier. But welcome. Glad you're here. Stick around.
We're not letting you.
Are you Destiny? Yes, online. We're not letting you in. What happened is the Marxists have co-opted. Oh, exactly, Nick. Well, that's what they're trying to do. I haven't said they completely co-opted it yet. They act like they've won so much, but again, they just won like a couple primaries. Abdul El-Sayed might not even win his primary in fucking Michigan. Plattner is Plattner, so he's gone. So, yeah. I mean, other than New York City mayor, who's Mamdani, who I like. He hasn't done anything I don't like so far, but I don't live in New York. Who's destroying Democrats? I mean, they're destroying themselves. Hasan's trying to destroy him from the inside. I mean, everyone hates Democrats. Even Democrats, especially Democrats, but...
Selling those shirts?
Yes, we are.
Nice.
Climb over there. Are you Destiny? We're not letting you.
We're not letting you in.
We're not letting you in because we're worried about.
They think leftists can win nationwide, and they simply cannot. Exactly. That's 100% right. Like, there's a reason that all of these major Democratic primary, like far left candidates are all in like these deep blue areas. That's why we have Mamdani who wins in New York, where a Republican mayor is not winning anytime in the near future over there. But you never see any of these kind of candidates go to like a deep red district and flip like a plus 12 seat. They only go and try to cannibalize other Democratic regions in the country. The reason that they don't go to these more red districts is because their ideas aren't as actually popular as they like to imagine them being. But they're incapable of seeing that. So all they can do is act like a fucking vampire from within the Democratic Party and try and suck any kind of, you know, money and influence and time and energy from a party that historically is capable of beating the Republicans, and exactly what we should be focusing on right now. But no, Hasan wants to fucking LARP his Mal like the little fucking child frat boy that he is. So here we are. How is Hasan trying to destroy Democrats by moving them more left? By co-opting their party when he's not a Democrat. He's not even a liberal. He's like a Marxist-Leninist. So like, why would he use a Democratic Party? He doesn't agree with the Democrats. He's just trying to use the organization and with his goal of destroying it. So I don't want him to do that. Like, if Hasan wants to start his own fucking party and do his own shit, God bless him. Like, that would actually impress me. But he's too lazy for that. All he can do is leech on to the fucking current Democratic establishment and try and suck its energy from within. That's all he can do. Could this not be the start? You sound very negative about a movement that has traction. I just don't agree with the movement. I think populism's really dumb and stupid. And I think like I have very far left, well, I wouldn't say very far left. I have left-leaning policies of my own. I vote Democrat like past like 4 or 5 elections. Obviously, I'm a liberal. I'm a Democrat today, but I'm not down with all the far right, or not far right, like the lefty shit. Because like in nowhere close to where Hasan is like a Marxist-Leninist. Nick, Hasan tweeted out a bunch of shit tagging college gems and got Destiny booted. I know, it's fucking it's actually impressive. Like, I will give Hasan that. He's a hustler and he like has a good work ethic where he's able to, you know, network in the background. And it is surprising how much pull he has. Maybe I wonder if it's help. I wonder if he gets any help from his billionaire like politician father from Turkey or his landlord mother. I do wonder if they help because they do live with them. So I wonder. Need to be kirked ASAP. Nice. Fucking pussy. Whatever. Whoops. Peace, bitch. Alright. Richest people in the world live here. They won't if communism takes over. Yeah, communism is fucking awful. It's just as bad as Nazism and fascism, in my opinion. Are you relying politically with Destiny? On most things, yeah. I mean, I don't like his takes on money and business. Like, I don't agree 100% with him there. But, I mean, for the most part, like, if you vibe with, like, what Destiny's politics are, you'll probably vibe with me. But it really would just depend on, like, each topic. But you know, but I was a Republican growing up in high school. It wasn't until I got like I was like 21, 22 I became a Democrat or liberal. Like I voted for McCain, I'm pretty sure, against Obama in 2008. I can't remember that, honestly. I want to say that, but I feel like there's no way I didn't get like swept in with the whole Obama craze, because that shit was insane. And I was watching like the Daily Show at that point, but I would align way more with Destiny than I ever would. 100% Nick, yeah. Universal healthcare would be great, college too, but again, yes, yeah, exactly. And I think we have the money to fund things like universal healthcare, or just like at least a public option like Medicare for all. And we have enough money in this country, I think, to send everybody to a community college. Like, we just need to identify what we want to spend money on, raise the funds, and then spend the money on it. But we're too busy talking about whether fucking vaccines will give you 5G.
Are you Destiny? Yeah. We're not letting you in. Well, yeah, I got. We're not letting you in because we're worried to go talk to We're worried you're going to, yeah.
So they're worried. What do you say?
We're not letting you in. Well, yeah, I got. We're not letting you in because we're worried to go talk to
We're worried you're going to cause a disruption. So that I would guarantee, I would bet $5. I would bet $5 whole that the message that he got right here.
Give me a second.
So he said, give me a second. I think he saw Destiny here, or somebody told him that Destiny was here. And as he was walking over, he was reaching out to somebody. My guess is Hasan. He gets to the table. He's waiting. He says, yes, I see Destiny's here. He's at a table. He's sending somebody a message, something in that vein. And what he's waiting for, the message that he gets right here,
Yes, we are.
Nice.
Climb over
He's
there.
going to pull down from the top on the notification. He gets a notification as he's typing in one application. He's going to switch to another. Watch. He's going to swipe down and select a message. Right there. Maybe it wasn't even swiped down. It was a message that came up. He hit it at the top and he starts typing. He's reading whatever message that he just selected right here. Boom. Reading. Your destiny. And what he got here was the excuse on why he needed to get kicked out. And the reason I think that that's what he got told to say there is because when Destiny asks, what do you mean I'm going to cause a disruption? He doesn't have an answer. He just says, this is the reason, because that's what he just read right there. Guarantee it.
We're not letting you in. We're not letting you in because we're worried about causing disruption. We're worried you're going to yell or some shit towards us on, and we're not going to. I'm sorry.
So he read, someone sent him, you're going to cause a disruption. It was Hasan because he's a pussy, and it's really funny.
Yes, I can give you a reason. I'm sorry.
Big Bund says, I agree with Destiny on a lot of things too. I agree with Hasan on a lot of things. They aren't opposites on a lot of things, but leading left. Yeah. I think even Destiny would agree that he agrees with some stuff with Hasan. I don't think even he would disagree with that, but he's still net negative, I think, to the left in general. Hasan's entire platform is Israel bad. What else does he stand for? Exactly. At this point, nothing. Israel broke his brain in the same way that COVID-19 broke Joe Rogan's brain. You should zoom in on the glasses. You might be able to see his screen. That's what Destiny does in Hasan VODs. Cool. Girls in the background keep looking over at him. Yeah, because it's fucking a weird situation. Like, someone's getting kicked out of an event, and these people are probably wondering, hey, these guys are just sitting at a table and not doing anything. I wonder why they're getting kicked out. It's kind of weird. That's what I would be thinking. That's not his entire platform. It's all yeah, I mean, I don't think it's his entire platform. He probably does talk about other stuff, but it is his primary focus. I mean, you're allowed to have a primary focus. I'm not even saying that's a bad thing, but I don't know.
How can I not get into this? We're telling you we're not going to get it. We're telling
And he's saying, like, he got that message from Hasan because he just says, we're not going to let you in. Like, he can't expand on it because it's not his idea. He doesn't think that Destiny's actually going to cause a ruckus. He saw Destiny, he texted his son, hey, man, what do I tell him? I have to kick him out. What do I have to tell him? This is so fucking crazy. Hasan is such a fucking pussy. It's unbelievable.
I know who doesn't support the Democratic Party or whatever has priority over.
Okay, politics aside, Destiny has made it very well known that him and his community will use every opportunity available to harass him. I mean, recently he said with the people giving light interviews, like anybody giving him a softball interview, he would like use his audience to like message them and harass them off the internet or however he put it. But I think it goes both ways. And if you don't see it, it's like, I mean, the amount of shit that Hasan says about Destiny is pretty fucking unhinged. Like calling him a child molester, calling him like a sex, like, I don't know. They're both slinging mud at each other, and you got to be blind not to see that. And if you don't see that, you're either blind or you're completely biased and you just don't see that. But you probably should recognize that fact about yourself. Why would the event staff hosting Hasan as a keynote speaker let somebody like that? What do you mean let somebody like that into the event? I don't get what you mean. Expand on that, Adam. This is going to sound bad, but people care more about grocery price. Yeah, 100%, Nick. Like, Israel power. Like, listen, I get it. I care a lot about Ukraine, and I want to support Ukraine, but I don't make it my fucking life. I don't make it my sole focus.
I'm not engaging in this conversation. Okay, I understand.
Not engaging. Fucking pussies. All of these guys are such fucking cowards. It's incredible.
Is there anybody ahead of you or any?
Name excuse Adam. Destiny's community has raised over $1 million with them. Yep. I went canvassing with Destiny and his community down in Georgia for Warnock in the Georgia runoff elections for the Senate. Sorry, we knocked on, I think it was 35,000 doors in 2 days, right before the runoff election, and Warnock won. We got 50 seats in the Senate. So I think I think Hasan might have still been watching, what was it, Top Chef reruns around that same time. I'm not sure.
I am the national vice president. Okay. Of the College Democrats of America. Yeah, but she trusts me.
National
with
vice
everything,
president.
so, yeah. Love her. Security.
Okay.
He calls security. He fucking big man over here calls security as if like they haven't done anything. They haven't even raised their voice. Like Destiny asked 1 or 2 questions. This is like he has a fucking suicide vest on. What do they think's gonna happen? What do they think's gonna happen? Sex, pessimy, molestany, Borelli, divorcelli, Octoberelli. Oh, I don't get October. I don't get. Wait. Octoberelli. I don't get that one. Anyway, that is the same as the excessive coverage and trying to jump events like that, or trying to jump events like this. Valid. What do you mean jump events like this? And yes, the pussification of the left has got to stop. It reminds me of the movie Demolition Man. People got tough enough on our side. Yeah, no, it's just, I mean, I don't understand how, if you're a fan of Hasan and you like him, I don't understand how he can say he's the smartest guy. He's so intellectual. He's been studying this shit for 10 years. While at the same time saying Destiny's an idiot. He has no idea what he's talking about. All he is like a sex pest, molestany, whatever. But he'll like avoids him like the plague. Like if he talks to him, he's gonna fucking explode. Like he's Medusa, and he looks at Destiny, he's gonna turn into stone. Like this is the same person, remember, that was willing to talk to Charlie Kirk. And like, I don't understand how you would think that like Charlie Kirk is better than Destiny and you're willing to speak with one of them. And like if Hasan and Destiny speak, they don't have to speak about any of the personal shit. I'm sure they can find a moderator somewhere. It would get a lot of views. You could probably find someone really big to moderate a conversation like that. And it could be a structured conversation about a specific political thing. But Hasan is fucking petrified of that conversation. He's absolutely terrified because he knows he would get his back blown out in that conversation. And he knows that his like the entire narrative that he's painted to his audience, because Hasan never shows his audience like direct clips of what Destiny's saying, or if he does, it's a very, 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 very short clip. If he would actually talk to Destiny, Hasan's audience would actually be like, wait a minute, he's not this rambling fucking idiot, like racist, anti-Palestinian, like genocide supporting monster. Like he has some, even if you don't agree with all of his takes, like even if you disagree with his view on Israel Palestine, I don't think you can call him like genocidal. But they do, because it's like in general, the internet is where like conscious thought goes to die and critical thinking goes to die. So they just fucking sit in their chamber. They jerk each other off all day. Hasan, I wonder if he still gets Snapchat, like nudes from Snapchat girls. But yeah, this is the world we live in. This is 2026 America. This is life with the internet and high speed and 5G. And I don't think like human beings are capable of handling this shit. And I think we're seeing the results of that. But and yes, the Pacific. Oh, I read that one. Because Hasan knows Destiny would smash him. Yes. I'll give Destiny that. He's a smart motherfucker and a fantastic. Yeah, he's got a quick tongue. And I mean, he's been doing it for 10 years. I would hope you'd be good at it. Like, if you're doing your job for 10 years and you're not good at that point, Jesus Christ, what are you doing? That's why I'm so surprised whenever I hear Hasan read. With his upspeak, every time he reads, he's reading an article and he's reading something times, or maybe he'll be reading a tweet and we'll have to end every sentence like this. I just don't understand where that came from. I don't understand why Hasan always talks like this when he's fucking reading. It's fucking crazy. It's whatever, dude. I need a drink. But I'm not going to have a drink. Okay.
Security. I'm not engaging in this conversation.
No, now I know what it feels like. I understand why it takes 20 minutes to get through a clip like
Is there
this.
anybody ahead of you or anybody above you that I can talk about? Sure. I am the national vice president. Okay. Of the College Democrats of America. Yeah, but she trusts me with everything, so yeah. Love her. Security.
Okay.
Security. Can you folks okay. You can
Call security before even asking them to leave, like, or even giving them a chance to leave. It's just whatever.
please walk out of the building.
Wait.
These folks can, okay. You can please walk out of the building.
Why was he like, get the fuck out of the building? Why was he being such an asshole? Like, again, think what you want about Destiny. I don't think anything about this like interaction was negative or mean or hostile, and this guy's just being a fucking asshole.
Give me a second.
Are you guys selling those shirts?
Look, they're being nice, and these guys are insufferable. That's why no one likes you guys. I don't want to tell you this because like it'll help us, but like you guys are insufferable. You guys suck. You guys are fucking awful. You're so annoying. But that helps us, so keep doing that, I guess. But it also hurts us, so stop. I don't know. Fuck.
Yes, we are.
I just don't know why this guy gets so fucking butthurt.
Are you Destiny?
He's ESL. He won't take any Destiny. Yeah, he only like talk to. I mean, listen, I don't expect him to talk to someone like me. I'm fucking nobody. Like, don't get me wrong. But I mean, I think he said he would. He's like, oh, no one wants to talk. But yeah, there's a reason he doesn't talk to anybody or have challenging conversations. There's a reason for that.
We're not letting you in. We're not letting you in because we're worried to go causing disruption.
Calls like when? Okay, if there's any Hasan fans lurking in here still for whatever reason, can anyone find me an example of Destiny disrupting an event or being like raucous in any way out in public like that? Can any Hasan fan out there who sees this, can any of them find me an example of that? I'd be super curious to see if anybody can find me an example of that. I'd be super fucking curious. Super curious. But guess what? I'm not going to get. No one is going to bring me anything because there is no fucking evidence of this. It's complete bullshit. It's complete horseshit. It's cope.
We're worried you're going to yell some shit towards Hasan, and we're not going to.
We're afraid you're going to yell some shit towards Hasan. Why? I think that's like Hasan's worst nightmare. And maybe that's why Hasan asked him to kick him out. Because he is terrified. It's like, he's Medusa.
I'm sorry. Yes, I can give you a reason. I'm sorry. How can I not get into this? We're telling you we're not going to get it. We're telling you.
Like, it's just such bullshit. Like, this guy needs to go from this organization. This guy needs to he needs to go. Like, there's no reason for you to kick out a Democrat from a Democrat organization because the person who's speaking, who's not a Democrat, wants him to get, like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, Hasan would, if you would go up to Hasan and identify him as a Democrat to his face, he would get so fucking angry. So why is he telling the Democratic or college organization who can and can't be there? It makes no fucking sense.
I know who doesn't support the Democratic Party or whatever has priority over. I'm not engaging in this conversation. Okay, I understand. Is there anybody ahead of you or anybody above you that I can talk about this? Or? I am the national vice president. Okay.
He's never sure saying Darius definitely has that past history. Okay, then kick Darius out. Done. I don't know why you gotta kick everyone else out. There was like 5 or 6 of them. And I think there were other people outside of Destiny's direct group that also got kicked out, right? Was it like anybody slightly associated with him? So again, Darius, I'm not sure. Is there any example of Destiny doing this, or I'll wait. They are blue MAGA. They only say and do what they're doing. Yes, exactly. They don't have like. Luckily, they're not as like organized and structured and like powerful as MAGA. But yeah, it's the same like thought terminating process and yeah. They use the same tactics when attacking people, when discussing the opposition. Like, yeah, they share a lot in common. Didn't he say he was going to do this at the event? Do what? Wait, can he? Where did he say that, Big Bund? Unable to think for themselves. True. People need to start dressing up as gnomes for a Hasan speaking event. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is just like, I don't know how he thinks he comes off looking good when he runs, like when he's hiding behind people's skirts. Wait, are the college Democrats now anti-liberal? It seems so, at least whenever this guy's around. Yeah, they are Marxist and they are lazy. When did being liberal become a dirty word? Ask Hasan, because these people fucking hate liberals. because they're fucking Marxist-Leninists. Like, these guys are not our allies. That's why I don't understand why the Democrats are expelling any energy helping Hasan. It makes no fucking sense. It can't help. It'll only hurt. Unless their preferred candidates win, they will not support the Democrats come election, even if they don't outright say don't vote for them. They'll do what Hasan did in 2024 and give this the fucking meekest, coldest, most tepid support for the Democratic candidate. He couldn't even muster up he couldn't even fake it when the opposition was Trump, knowing what was at stake. And now, y'all having fun in this country? Y'all think it's going good right now? Y'all having fun in this country with everything that's happening? I'm not. I think shit's kind of fucked. Would have been nice. I'm not saying that it would have made a difference. I'm not saying that his support would have gotten Kamala the election, but it would have been nice to see him supporting our side and our team. But that is way too much to ask when it comes to people like Hasan. So again, the kids on the street are saying Destiny arranged or was suggesting via DGG chat he was the one that got Darius in Puppet Master. Okay. Now, okay, why? Ogre Boy, I'll take exactly what you said as truth. From Destiny's perspective, why? If he paid for Darius to go in there and Darius went up and started screaming some crazy shit while Hasan was in the middle of his talk, how would that make Destiny look in the eyes of everybody? Yeah, maybe some of DGG would find out LOL based, you ruined his speech, but what would happen is Darius would stand up, he would start yelling, he'd probably get whisked away within 20 seconds, he'd be out of the room, Hasan would make a quick little joke, everyone would laugh, and he would finish his speech, and at the end of it, Destiny would come out looking fucking awful. Why would Destiny do that? He flew up or drove up or whatever. He went to DC for this event over during the week. What was it? LibCon? Why would he ruin all the work that he did? All the connections he made? Because there were some pretty big people there. Why would he ruin and risk all of that to have Darius yell some fucking stupid shit at Hasan when he's talking? That's what I don't get it with you guys. You guys just make up these these scenarios. I'm yeah, I guess that Destiny could have been planning that. Now, there's no evidence of Destiny doing really anything like that in the past. I don't see a benefit from a logical standpoint of why Destiny would do something like that. But I mean, it does sound convincing and funny if you think about it. You're just imagining scenarios that would make you happy. I just don't get it. So yeah, explain to me why, walk me through Destiny's thought process there. And don't give me oh, because he's just fucking dumb. Oh, because he thinks it would be funny, he's a child. Actually give me because Destiny, for no matter what you think of him, he's a smart-ish dude, right? I mean, I don't think you become one of the first streamers and make a career for 15 years online without being some kind of decent, smart businessman, hard work ethic, something. He's not a fucking genius, but... So how do you get this far? Tell me, why? What would be the benefit? Yeah. All right. Sorry, I missed a lot of chat messages. Look at that. Liberals are literally MAGA when it comes to liberals are literally like MAGA when it comes to left. Anonymous. No. Sorry, man, but you Marxists literally all the same thing. True. Thank you, Nick. Israel. How do you help Palestine if you can't fucking win? Liberals have become so irrelevant and cancerous. That normies are shifting to the left. Yeah. Hey, Anonymous, how many elections have the left won? Get back to me on that. IDK about disrupting, but Destiny should reflect on how his past behavior has resulted in his reputation, even after he falsely accused the College Dems finance director of being a terrorist. All right, I'm going to ask the second part of that. I think if we're being charitable, I know exactly what you're talking about because I almost tweeted out something about that. It was how that one guy who was hanging around with Hasan in the past who made all those bomb threats from, he lived in Detroit or Michigan or Illinois, something like that. I think there was a message going around that he was in as an attendee in the audience. Like he got in, not that the guy who was speaking here was that guy, number one. And what's the first part? He said, I disrupting Destiny. Reflect on what about his past behavior? Like, what about his past? Like, what got his reputation to where it is? What did he do that got him his reputation now? And I can bring up, I mean, it doesn't matter, but I can bring up so many things that Hasan has said that were far worse than what Destiny ever said. At least it's like, I think I could find more videos of things Hasan said that are really, really bad versus Destiny. But it's pretty interesting how a reputation, because again, Destiny's done some things to fuck up his reputation. Absolutely. And I think he'd be the first to admit that, but I don't think he deserves the fucking villainy that the far left paints him as. It's like, you guys treat him like he's fucking Voldemort. Again, Hasan was willing to talk to Charlie Kirk over Destiny. Like, make that make sense. Yo, hi, finally get to see you stream. Yo, thanks, KY. Appreciate you coming by, man. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Hopefully, I'm trying to do this more often. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be actually a little harder come a couple months. But maybe if I get into a good rhythm before then, I don't know. But yeah, thank you all for stopping by. Even the people arguing with me, even the people there that I hate. I still love you. You're here. I appreciate it. You are in your echo chambers, less like MAGA. We all are, Nick. Liberals are literally against Mamdani, so don't give me the bullshit. No, liberals were not against Mamdani. That's why he won the election. If liberals were against Mamdani, then someone else would have won, because there's more liberals than leftists in New York City. Because unlike leftists, liberals, when it comes time to vote in the fucking general election, we get behind the candidate. It's blue no matter who. That's what we say. You guys are the ones who fucking purity test and throw a hissy fit if your guy doesn't get elected. I mean, that's just the way it is. Like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. That's sorry. Bro, liberal Democrats are the biggest fighters to trying. Yes, 100%, Quorum. Any left-leaning Democrat liberals go against them? Oh, no. I can see that kind of hatred towards. Wait, no. Listen, as a digital ground game defender, I'm glad he not defend Hasan. Thank you. Yeah, Bernie got the shit in his stick for sure. He lost, like, fucking, what was it? Black people in the South didn't vote for him. Like, that sucked. Whatever. Like, listen, I was down with some of the shit Bernie was saying back in 2026. Don't get me wrong. I think I voted for him in a primary in PA. Hillary won, and I fucking lined up and voted for her on election day. Like, it is what it is. You gotta be a fucking grown-up. You have to be an adult. You're 18 if you're voting. Like, you're an adult, man. Act like one. Establishment Democrats don't want to beat Republicans. That's the clowns who liberals vote for. They're losers. Oh, yeah. You know, there's all those Democrats that, like, have been winning. All those moderate Democrats have been, like, crushing it in the special elections ever since Trump got elected, right? You know, all those losers that are winning. Weird. Y'all keep holding shit over people. You will have nobody left. I mean, that's true, Nick. Like, yeah, like... people, like, some of the shit that people say about Destiny today are shit that happened like 10 years ago. Like, sexual interactions he's had like 10 years ago with people who were like, it was like a 28-year-old and a 30-year-old having sex, and people fucking lose their goddamn minds. Like, why do you focus on the sex lives of these people, guys? Who gives a shit? I mean, it's entertaining. I get it. I guess if that's your thing, it's like Real Housewives or something like that. I mean, I get it, but goddamn, understand what you're doing. Understand your role in the show. The show couldn't go on without you. Of course you can. Man, you're online lefty brain rotted kiddo. Nick, who exactly are you talking to? Are you talking to Anonymous or? Other side's going to say they can find a lot more videos of Destiny. Can you? I mean, listen, I'll be the first to admit, if I get a bunch of evidence that Destiny is a wild piece of crazy shit that I haven't seen, I have no allegiance to Destiny. Like, I've never met this dude once, like, kind of at the when I went canvassing, like, shook his hand, said hi, whatever. It's like, I'm a fan of the Denver Broncos. If I found out that Bo Nix was like a fucking child cannibal tomorrow, I wouldn't continue to vote for him. I'd be like, oh, like, yeah, I voted for him because he was on my team, but now I'm not, like, I don't know. Maybe I think of, like, connections with people different than you guys. I don't know. Destiny wrote about here campaigning for Haley Stevens just to spite Hasan. Anonymous, almost like how when Destiny was in Nebraska in, what was that? Was that 2018 or like 2020? He was canvassing for Mark Gudgel, and Hasan, while he was sitting inside his West Hollywood mansion, decided to like ruin Mark Gudgel's campaign by like having his psycho fucking crazy fans reach out to Mark Gudgel. Let's see. Let's see if I can find this video, actually. How am I going to find this? Let's see. Mark Gudgel. Hasan fan? There is a video I'm thinking of. Destiny. Hasan fan. Omaha. I feel like Peyton Manning. Omaha. Oh man, I am not gonna be able to find this video. Okay, guys, you're gonna have to put up with me for like 5 minutes because I'm really gonna try and find this video. Oh fuck. $2021. Okay. So it was around then. Listening. YouTube. Oh fuck. Nebraska. No, no, oh, no. Shit. Oh my god, I can remember. What was it? What did he was saying? Like Hasan is your daddy or something like that. It was like he was saying Hasan is your daddy. I'm not gonna be able to fucking find this. Oh fuck. What the fuck? Drag one character to the matching character behind the lines. Oh, okay. Bro. You're getting fucking crazy with this shit. Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to find this. Fuck. I can like almost picture the. I can almost picture it was like it would have looked like this. The screenshot. Omaha Mayor. Oh, I think it might be this one actually.
I'm concerned. I'm from.
I think it might be. Hasan basically sexually
I'm
harassed
concerned. I'm from
Destiny. Wait, what? I have no idea about that. Yeah, you guys are going off. Jesus, thank you. 17 views and 7 are making fun of you. Get a bit of a hobby. Yo, I don't give a shit, Fernando. You guys are here. It's 11 o'clock. I'm just fucking straight chilling. I'd be sitting at my computer anyway. I don't give a shit. And it's like my third time doing this, bro. Fuck you. What are you doing? How many people are watching you? Suck my dick. Got 17 more than you. What event are you talking about? I was talking about, it was when Destiny was campaigning and canvassing for Mark Gudgel. He was running for mayor in Omaha, and that's where Destiny was like, that's like Destiny's hometown. And like once everybody figured out that Hasan was canvassing for this Mark Gudgel person, they just started fucking harassing him and everybody around, like saying like, hey, do you know who this Destiny guy is? And this was 5 years ago. Hasan fans have been doing this against Destiny for half a decade. And they say that Destiny and DGG's obsessed. I mean, we can both play this game, guys. Like, let's just be real. The video you read description. This is the fan. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. It was later in the
I
video.
live in Omaha.
Let's just watch this.
And,
This was Destiny 5 years ago, trying to get politically involved on the ground. He saw an open mayoral race in the town he grew up in, and he thought he'd get involved into politics. And what was Hasan's audience's reaction and Hasan's reaction to Destiny trying to just help get a Democrat elected in Omaha, Nebraska, something that wouldn't affect Hasan. Let's see how his fans react.
You sort of engage with them and you talk about them and what they think.
Sure.
But
Yeah,
that's,
of course.
I want to leave it right there. And then I just want to move on to my second question,
there is
which
no
is about the.
Pretty sure it's at the end here.
Oh, bro, you
I'm
just
gonna be a
brought it
little
up.
bit
Here it is.
come across very yikes. I mean, when he was saying that, like, sometimes at the
Ooh, nice. You hear the echo? I can't believe Destiny would have a bad mic like that. That's awful. True, Nick. Horseshoe theory is a real thing. We're witnessing it in real time.
is what's happening. I have first-hand curious for
What's
voice.
buddy?
Okay, yeah, so let's listen to this. Let's just see what happened, like, 5 years ago, what Hasan and his fans thought about Destiny canvassing. What the fuck?
Buddy?
Oh, there we go. Let me know if I need to make it louder.
So was that the own you were looking for? Is what's happening. It aligned with their... That conversation just busted about between us so great shit about this. Like, that guy has tweeted, like, that guy that I just talked to has tweeted really disgusting stuff about me, and other campaign managers for other campaigns have liked his tweets. So, like, there's definitely some internal movement going on here. What's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
So was that the own you were looking for? Our friend seems a lot nicer.
Wait, bro thinks Michigan has been overrun by Muslims. A Nazi talking boy calling other people. Wait, who thinks Michigan has been overrun by Muslims? The DM 8888. Wait, Nick, what? You guys are sure? Not really. Such a large one opponent state now actually stands a chance. No, I mean, Nick, I don't think he's going to win just because he's Muslim. I just think it's going to win because it's fucking populism, and he hits all the sloppy-list populist talking points, and it's easy to sell now. That's why when he been getting into the debates with Haley, whatever her name is, like, his numbers are down. So I think it has more to do with the populism being the hot thing right now, and him kind of leaning into that over anything else. But that's just me.
Nicer in a voice than he does on Twitter, I'm not gonna lie.
So hold on, I gotta cancel out the. So I guess my question here is
Classic fucking Hasan fan. Fucking terrified, petrified.
why are you doing what you're doing?
Because I want to see progressive leadership in Omaha.
I do too. I think that's great.
I think it's a pretty good reason to want to help get somebody elected. I don't see anything wrong with that. I'm not sure why you would attack somebody over something like that, but let's keep going.
Then why are you working so hard to destroy another progressive candidate?
I'm not.
What do you call Twitter activism that you're doing?
The Twitter activism that I'm doing, I'm just posting on Twitter, man.
Yeah, what's the goal of your post, though?
The goal of my post? What specific post are you talking about?
Do you think that, like, playing stupid here aids your argument? Or I can tell if you're doing it to be...
Another classic technique. If you see anybody doing this ever in a conversation or debate, just know that they're fucking flailing and they're terrified inside and their heart rate is up and they're starting to get a little bit of sweat right here, like underneath the eyes. It's starting to like bead out right here. At least that's what happens to me. And they don't know what to say. So they're trying to play dumb because they're just buying time. Anytime you see somebody buying time, asking the question that they were just like, when sometimes when people repeat a question they were just like asked by somebody, it's like, hey, where were you last night between 8 and 12? Where was I last night between 8 and 12? I mean, I was hanging out with Jerry, obviously. That's right. Like, if anybody does like things like that, just know whenever they're trying to make give themselves more time out of nowhere, like in a way that doesn't help the conversation, just know they're trying to make up some shit to fucking lie to you every single time.
Be cute, or if you think I'm genuinely that stupid, or if you think the audience is that stupid.
Well, I do think your audience is pretty stupid. But like, what post?
Have you actually spent any time volunteering or doing anything with any local groups in Omaha, or is all of your activity related to local politics?
No, absolutely not. Zero chance. You can fucking bet the house on it.
No, well,
do you think that instead of speaking out for like the people of Omaha, as you seem so adamant to do so, do you think that maybe it'd be better to spend some like positive time working alongside some campaign or doing something if you feel strongly about supporting another candidate rather than trying to tear down another progressive candidacy?
You're like a weird Ben Shapiro type on the left.
See, as soon as he gets asked a question that he can't answer, quick pivot to something else. That's the first example in this conversation of a Hasan fan doing something fucking retarded. Again, and this is a big if Hasan ever had a conversation with Destiny, he won't, because he's fucking petrified. If Hasan ever did that, he'd be copying these exact same techniques as this fucking terrified caller is using in this call. Guarantee it.
I'm not working alongside some campaign or doing something if you feel strongly about supporting another candidate rather than trying to tear down another progressive candidacy?
Yeah, why, or instead of actually helping, are you just online shitposting on Twitter trying to stop me from electing a progressive candidate? I think it's a pretty rational question to ask somebody. It's a rational question to ask to a Hasan fan.
You're like a weird Ben Shapiro type on the left.
I'm not doing it. Do you feel like I'm doing some Ben Shapiro thing or engaging in some straw man or debate tactic? Feel free to tell me.
Yeah, I think you probably make pretty good money off of this like leftist bullshit, and I think your audience would probably see through that. But
What do you think they should see through?
they should see through your grift, man.
How am I grifting?
How much?
It's always just accusations. Again, just like anybody in here who's bitching about fucking Destiny, it's accusations. If anybody wants to talk, I'll talk now. I'll talk tomorrow. I'll talk next time I'm live. Anytime I'm live, I'm always willing to talk to somebody. I'll post a link, my Discord link in chat right now. Actually, why not? Join it. Join it. If you join it now, nothing's fucking happening in here, and I admit that it's fucking shitty. But here's the link. Join it. Come say hi. If you want to yell at me or you disagree with me about something, come in and let me know. Get into the waiting room. It's a live chat room, so do that.
When do you make?
Well, I just lost about $200,000 a year for having a position related to self-defense and property rights. So
$200,000 a year that Hasan fucking took away from Destiny on purpose, just because he was fucking afraid of him. Even though without Destiny, Hasan wouldn't be where he is today. Kind of crazy to think about that. Really makes you think.
Is that a grift?
Is that because of us?
No, it was about my Rittenhouse
Yeah,
take.
Kai, join
Is that a
up,
grift
man.
to you?
What's your Rittenhouse cake? Let's hear about that.
Why?
He's in the
Do you notice it?
True, exactly. That's what Iman. It's wild, dude. Hasan's fucking was sweating. He's sweating, dude. The cops were there, man. He was ready. Like, again, I don't know how Hasan fans can see that and not see how fucking embarrassing it is, how pathetic it is. Like, be a man, bro. You're acting like such a fucking pussy. Bro, 6'4", goes to the gym every fucking day and he hides behind mommy's skirt at every opportunity when it comes to Destiny. It's sad.
Every time you...
But, I mean, it's easy to do it, I guess, if you go home fucking millions of dollars for just fucking lying online. Well, not lying. I think he believes a lot of what he says, but you know what I mean.
So...
No. Let's hear about your Rittenhouse take. You just brought it up, bro. You just brought it up.
Okay, hold on. I muted you for a second because you won't stop. So I'm being a little bit meta in this.
Appreciate you. Just found you would love to talk sometime. 100 more left than you, but yeah, dude. Again, if you can be 100% more left than me, and like as long as you're able to have a conversation with somebody and understand why they might have a slightly different perspective than you, if you can understand that and not fucking hate somebody for that, you're like 95% of the way there to being like an A+ member of society, especially like a voting member of society. If you have that ability, if you can hone that skill to be able to say like, hey, we both want like healthcare for everybody in this country. You want like the craziest, the most far left version of healthcare out there. Like everybody gets the best healthcare, all the like, free, everything. Doesn't matter. Everyone gets this. Like you might want that. And I might want like a public option, like Medicare for all, where if you have no other choice and you don't have any money, you can get on that. That option's available there for everybody. You don't have to be over 65. You don't have to be poor enough. But there is still private insurance for people to buy. And like, if you can understand that we have that position and you can like live with that, because like both of our positions are kind of justifiable. We just have a different idea on it. Like if you can handle that difference and be chill with somebody, you're like 95% of the way to being fucking A+ perfect. All right. So just work on that. And that's the kind of person I am. I'll talk to anybody, even if you're far right. I might get mad at you, but yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just a conversation. So yeah, whenever you'd want to do that. If Hasan Piker saw the no, man, IRL, everyone would have, you saw laugh track and sound bites. Oh, I know. The reason we're so divided right now is because we stopped talking to each other and just started hating that difference a little bit. I think one of the big reasons that we're in the position we're in right now is because we have the internet and mass communication, and foreign actors can communicate with Americans so easily now and pretend to be Americans and shape public opinion via the internet. I don't think that human beings are capable of doing it. I was talking to my wife last night about this. Like it's wild how for thousands of years like a human was born and had a certain kind of psyche, and that psyche was about like waking up, getting food, getting water, surviving. Like people who were born and died, like you would go 1,000 years or something like that and be like, hey guys, what did we do in 1,000 years? Like we went from fucking bronze to iron. Oh shit, guys, like this is fucking crazy. What? It only took us 1,000 years? It's fucking nutty, bro. Like you get gunpowder, like, oh shit, it's fucking trying to blow our fingers off. And then so like everybody who was born and died and 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 born and died, generation after generation after generation had a similar experience to each other. And then the Industrial Revolution comes along and just kicks humanity in the dick. And I don't know if we're capable of the amount of change that we like. I don't know if human beings like are able to like handle from like foraging and just like, you know, making it getting by to like sending emails and eating Big Macs. Like I think there's something wrong with it. I don't know if human beings are capable of that kind of like ascension, like rise that quickly. Like we went thousands of years where the biggest scientific advancement was going from like bronze to iron, and then in like 50 years we went from the first manned flight to being on the fucking moon and having fighter jets in a 50-year time span. Like I don't think human beings can comprehend that. Like we see this shit, we see how fast and how everything's changing, and like I think it breaks our brains fundamentally, because for hundreds of thousands of years Homo sapien brains were molded and developed in this kind of not chill but like slow developing environment, and all of a sudden we're fucking taking a hero dose of advancement as a species. And I don't know.
Conversation, right? But notice how every single time you bring out an attack and then
I hope that kind of made sense. I have no idea if that actually made any sense.
I refute it because
sorry. The fuck idea if that made any sense. It probably did a little bit, right? With that being said, I need to get some water. I'll be right back. I'll keep playing this. Listen, this conversation is fucking hilarious, dude. This is your average Hasanabi head, by the way. They're not bringing their best. 1 second.
it's just not based on reality. You try to pivot to something else. You've done this over and over and over again. I'll unmute you now.
What's your Rittenhouse take?
Do you think that this type of engagement with politics is healthy? This like obsession with like trigger words and like dunks and owns. Like you realize
Isn't this your like fucking career, dude?
No, not
like,
at all. Actually,
what
my
do you mean
career
you're
tends to be like long form,
Then
like
stop
research.
talking about politics. Then stop talking about politics.
No. I like talking about politics. I don't like doing whatever you're
Isn't
doing.
this your career?
What you're doing? Unfortunately, people like you try to make it my career, but it's not really what I'm interested in. I like policy discussion and research.
Dude, you make money off of this. Like I don't.
I also make
understand.
money playing games like
What?
Factorio and Minecraft. Like,
Okay, then stick to that, dude, and stop talking about Omaha politics.
why wouldn't I
Weirdo.
talk about Omaha politics?
You're talking about a drunk little baby right now, dude. Like, and I'm beating you. This is fucking weird. How are your fans not seeing through this shit?
Do you plan on moving
Like,
after college? Where do you want to go to?
What are you talking about?
Where do you want to work after school?
I don't fucking know. The world's ending, dude. Like, like, do you not see this shit? We're in a global pandemic. Everything's fucking shit, and you're fucking grifting your fucking fans for tips on fucking Twitch. This is weird.
What do you
Don't
think you
you
want to
feel
work
weird
at? What do you
about
think you want to work at after you graduate school?
What do you think I want to work? I don't know.
Like, do you want to like go to San Francisco and do tech? Do you want to go to New York and work or something? What do you want to do for work? I'm curious.
Who fucking knows? The world is ending, man.
I don't think that the world is ending.
It's a global pandemic.
The global pandemic is coming
fucking-
to an end. Cases have settled down in the United States. We're supposed to have every adult vaccinated by the end of May. Other countries are slowly starting to reopen. Places like New Zealand and Southeast Asia have like completely controlled the pandemic.
Let's talk about.
Why are we
fucking,
pivoting? Why are you pivoting again? I'm just asking what you want to do for work after you get out of school. I'm sure you have some idea. You're taking on debt
Who
everything to go to school,
knows?
right?
Who knows?
You
Who
have no
knows?
idea. What's your major in college?
I want to smoke weed.
Well, if you want to smoke weed, did you know that Gudgel has a campaign, and what he's trying to do is make it so if you're caught with any amount of weed, police won't write you a ticket. Did you know that? There you go. That's your candidate right there. You know what Dwayne or Snipes' or Harris's position or Neary's position is on marijuana?
Let's hear them all. Let's hear them all. Reframe,
I think you can go.
refocus.
No, I think you can go look this up on your own. And I think you know what Stothard's position is on it. But hey, I'm just saying, if you consider Mark, if you really like weed, Mark's your guy. So
Reframe, refocus. Let's talk about Vosh.
why do you want to
What's
talk
up
about
with
Vosh?
that?
That's the farthest removed
Let's
I can
talk
think
about
of from
that.
any local Omaha political thing.
Let's talk about that. That's weird. Why'd you do that?
All right. Well, I'm guessing you don't want to talk about Omaha anymore.
No, I'll talk about Omaha. Let's talk about Omaha. Let's talk about Omaha.
I don't really want to talk about like E-celebs. It sounds a little grifty to me.
No, let's talk about Omaha. That's why I'm moving off of Vosh.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about Omaha?
About Omaha. Why do you care about Omaha? Because I'm from Omaha, and I want to know why.
What do you think? What are your most important things? Issues related to Omaha? What do you think?
Listen, man.
Mhm.
I'm drunk.
Okay.
This is content for you, man. So let's just chill, all right?
Cool.
I know your fans already hate me, so let's.
I'd
let's
rather
like,
just go.
let's-
So it's not about my fans hating you, right? It's more just like
No,
honestly.
they do.
Yeah, they do, but I don't care about that. This is just a waste of time for me because I'm like truly curious at the end of the day what drives people like you to have such an incredibly negative existence and to represent like such toxicity online in the world. So I'm just kind of curious.
negative
Yeah, absolutely you do. Like you have.
Let's.
Yeah, I can explain if you want, or you don't have to.
No, yeah, do it.
Yeah.
I'm-
So
I'm
it seems
excited
like you don't
because,
have any
honestly,
strong positive feelings.
I'm a Hasan fan. I like Hasan Biker.
I don't know why you want to talk about other Twitch celebs so much.
No, let's talk about. We'll talk about what you want to talk about.
Yeah, I don't understand why somebody like you is so destructive online when it comes to political figures, but you don't seem to have any positive support for anybody else. It's like you only exist to like hurt or
No,
harm people.
I do, but I'm not going to talk about them because.
So you only want to contribute negativity
wheel.
online. Yeah, you only want to contribute negativity. Do you think this might be like a bigger problem that we have with politics?
I honestly, I don't want our mayor to organize with someone who wants to advocate open, who wants to. I don't want my mayor to associate with someone who uses the N word openly.
Sure. Would you rather a mayor that associates with somebody like me, or would you rather another 4 years of Stothard who obsessively supports the?
No,
police and
I
expansion of
would absolutely vote for Gudgel over someone like Stothard.
That's cool. So then why would you do something to damage Gudgel's
There's a
campaign?
whole fucking bunch of candidates. There's a whole fucking bunch of candidates who don't fucking use the N word who are white.
So then why not support some of those candidates positively instead of dedicating so much negative attention and time to another candidate?
I
Really,
do,
but you
but
won't
you
talk
don't know-
about
you don't
won't
know
talk
about
about
that person.
any of them.
I won't because it's fucking. You're gonna use it negatively against me
How am I going to
do.
use it negatively against you?
because you want a guy in the primary.
You notice how fucking this Hasan fan is just like slippery as fuck, not answering any questions, and just jumping from thing to thing, attacking Destiny on his personal shit. Wonder where he learned that from.
Who's different than the fucking person who I want?
Yeah, but notice how I'm not obsessive.
Sorry, I should check a chat. You should read the book Factfulness by Hans Rosling. Talks about massive, quick economic, technological changes, change will massively for the better. Okay, that book sounds interesting. I might actually read that. And everything I said being that, or that being that, I don't think I would change anything. I think like the pros outweigh the cons in that sense, probably what that guy is arguing for. I still think that like we need to address it and we need to understand what's happening. But no, I will check out that book. Thank you. I see what you're saying here, Bubba. He's already crushing musicians. That's good.
Holy
Glad
shit.
you guys
And
are
you're-
talking.
you're-
I'm glad you guys are talking. What you should do, you guys should totally join the Discord and talk there.
Fans, you're fans.
I'll make the top chatter mod tomorrow morning. Whoever chats most, and I'll give mod.
It's me against you and your fans. It's me against you and your fans.
We're not. My fans aren't involved in this, and it's not even me against you.
They are
We're not
involved
versus
in
each
it.
other in
You
anything.
fucking pay for their hotels. I've said that
My
already.
fans aren't going out to attack anybody. All we're doing is knocking on doors and making the people of Omaha aware of a certain candidate. That's all I want to do.
my
Is I want people in my
God,
city to
dude.
know that Mark is running.
That's all he did. And fucking Hasan's fans shit on him. No Hasan fan can defend this kind of behavior. Like, Hasan is so much worse. He's done so much worse things.
Come here,
He's
that's
been
it.
so
You're
much
so
meaner.
fucking disingenuous. It's like, it's insane.
You can hear the concern. If I support this person, the friend group I found on my lonely state, exactly. It's all about in groups and out groups with these people. Just like MAGA. Like, you're either in or you're out. That's right. Top chatter.
Okay. Well, it's been a fun conversation. I would say.
Pull your dick out. Pull your dick out and say you're Hasan's baby boy.
First of all, how do you even know that I have a penis? It's kind of.
Kind of weird. Seems like Hasan and his fans have had a psychosexual obsession with Destiny for... Wait, how old is this video? 5 years old? Damn!
Have a weird assumption,
Pull your dick out.
right? Number one, so
And
so
say
you're already kind of
you're
that's already like a
Hasan's
little bit weird.
weird.
Okay.
Baby boy.
Number two, right? I don't know.
Pull your dick out.
I don't know why you wouldn't just have a more
Wave it
positive
around.
impact in your local political scene
And say you're Hasan's baby boy.
rather than just contributing to like relentless negativity online. It seems really sad, and I'm like a little bit personally bothered by it because I see it happening like on a local level in my city
Oh,
where I kind
no.
of didn't think that stuff was necessarily this bad. I guess it's something that I'm just a little bit disappointed in.
No.
But
You're a little disappointed. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, you're taking your fucking toxic ass fans
Mhm.
and you're bringing them to my city.
my city, by the way, you don't have any more claim to
My
Omaha
city,
than I
by
do.
the way. My
You don't
city,
have
by the
any
way.
more
I want your
claim-
fans to fucking know that this
You
is
don't
my
have
fucking
any
city,
more
by the way.
claim. Listen,
my fucking
you're gonna be
city.
gone in
you don't
2
have,
years.
And you don't have any fucking more fucking... You don't have any fucking more
You-
claim to this city than I do.
Two things, okay? One,
You don't have a-
two things, okay? Number one, you're
Two
probably
things,
going to be
okay,
gone
number
when you
one.
graduate. And number
You're
two,
probably gonna be
that
number
Mark
one,
guy, number two.
Your average Hasan Abi fan, by the way. This is your average Hasan Abi fan. Insufferable, annoying, drunk, rambling. Imagine how much money a Hasan Destiny debate could raise for charity. Like, maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I'm naive. But I feel like you could easily between those two communities raise $500,000 in like a week to get like in preparation for a debate. Money, like you raise the money and it gets split and each person gets to like donate it to a charity or whatever. You can raise so much money, and Hasan loves to brag about how much money he fundraises. And this would be like his biggest fundraiser ever if he scheduled a debate with Destiny, and he won't do it because he's fucking terrified. Again, if you like Hasan, I don't hate you off the bat, but like just think about that. Think about why he doesn't want to talk to him. Think about why you can't really picture that Destiny clip in your head of a bad thing that he's done. It's because the only bad things that you know about Destiny, about the things that Destiny have done, are things that people have told you. It hasn't been people. You don't hate Destiny for things that you've seen him do, actions you've seen him do. You don't hate Destiny because of that, because you haven't seen any, because Hasan doesn't show any. You hate Destiny because of what somebody told you. In the same way that like retarded MAGA Trump supporter will believe that 0 people have actually come into this country illegally because Donald Trump said it. Like, because somebody said it, you believe it. For no other fact, there's no facts behind why you think this. There's no evidence behind why you think this. Because someone told you, that's enough evidence that you need. Boom, it's reality now. Same thing. You think exactly like a Trump supporter.
Shut the fuck up.
The
little
Mark guy
bitch.
that you brought in.
DGG to $250,000. Like it's and like how much has DGG raised for Ukrainian Anna? Like how many cars has DGG helped them get over in Ukraine? Like, but yeah, like Hasan just started doing. He put on his big boy pants, put on his suit. In the past 6 months, he's finally done some on the ground political work. That doesn't involve him fucking LARPing in protests with a fucking press vest. He's acting like he's the fucking first person to do it. He paved it on his own, right?
You realize
Shut
he's
the fuck
already
up.
accepted a job on the East Coast and he's going to be gone in a few months, right? He posted about this publicly. I don't know if he knew I knew that.
Who? What are you
The
talking
Mark guy
about?
that you brought in to argue me, that guy's gone in a few months. He's already accepted.
The fucking commie mask too. Fucking kill me, dude. These guys are so cringe. These guys are so fucking cringe.
Another job. He's about to move.
Okay, and I'm here, bitch.
Yeah. And for how long?
Let's
Until
fucking
after you
go.
graduate and then you're going to
Let's
leave?
fucking go.
Because I've got a son
And
that's
then
going to
I'm
live in
here.
Omaha for the next
No,
9
I'm here.
years at
I'm
least.
here.
So I have
I'm
way more
here. No,
commitment
I'm
to the
staying
city
here,
than you
bitch.
do. So I don't know
I'm
why.
staying here, bitch, and I'm in the city. And this is my fucking city. And you're
Alright.
fucking in
Okay.
wherever the fuck you are. LA, East Coast, whatever the fuck.
Alright.
You aren't here, and you don't give a shit about us.
Okay.
East Coast, baby.
Well,
And
listen,
your
I
fans
hope
don't
that
give a
the
shit about us.
I
You
hope
just give
that
a shit
the
about fucking destiny.
I hope the relentless negativity continues to play well for you when you're ultra
Relentless negativity. It's a perfect description for Hasan and his community.
Fuck
depressed, when you cry at the
Fuck
middle of
you.
the night,
Fuck you.
when you realize that you are a sad, pathetic person,
I'm
because
here,
all
bitch.
you can do
I'm here, bitch.
is
You aren't.
contribute
You aren't
negativity
here.
online.
You aren't here. You're
I hope that at some point you take a step back and you reevaluate your priorities in life and you realize that, hey, maybe if I contribute a little bit more positivity to the world will be a better place. Oh, they left. Rip. I had to mute them for a second. Okay. Well,
Yeah, like again, this video is 5 years old. Destiny was just doing on the ground political work 5 years ago, and Hasan and his fans fucked it up. For no other reason than because Destiny was doing it, and they just don't like Destiny. Like, that's like a petulant child. It's like a mean girl shit thing to do. Like, it's how people act in high school. Like, don't forget, Hasan's a fucking frat boy. Oh, back when I went to college, fucking... I don't know. I wasn't in a fraternity. People I hung around with didn't think it was cool to be. I mean, if you were in one, God bless you. I know people had really positive experiences at frats, but... I feel like Hasan was more just like the fucking butt chug kind of frat boy. Let's see. That's loud when I move that. That sucks. College Democrats of America on Twitter. Individual members of the College Democrats of America, convention attendees, and speakers are not official spokespeople of our organization. Ooh. The person referenced in claims of barring attendees in College Democrats of America official executive is an official, not merely an individual member. Oh, this is ridiculous. Wait, I think I just leaned into the camera to do that. Rip. Currently rated helpful based. The person referencing claims of barring attendees in College Democrats. Kramer Landon, not merely an individual member. Currently rated helpful. Something Streisand effect, I think. I think that's how it goes. Rip. What's up, cool maps? How you doing? Welcome. What's up, Martha? How you doing? Martha MacArthur. I'm gonna drop this link in chat again if you guys care. Got the racist sing the song. Oh, the do-da day. Hey, never say, oh, the do-da day. How you doing, MacArthur? Okay. Get rid of that. So happy I found that. I would have been so angry the rest of the night if I couldn't find that video. I'm so happy I was able to. God bless you, Philmont. You're goated. What would I do without you? Rip. Yes, I use old Reddit. If you don't, fuck you. Call your representatives. You are actively losing your party to opportunists and mercenaries. All right. First of all, before we read any of this, call your Wait. Before we read any of this, just call your representatives anyway. It takes fucking 5 minutes. I know you hate talking on the phone. Everybody hates talking on the phone. It takes 5 minutes out of your day. Call your representative. They actually don't get a lot of phone calls from people. So when they do get them, it actually means a lot. And you can actually like help sway someone's opinion. So call your representative and express whatever you want. You know, I can't control what you say, but just do that. It's good. Do democracy. It's fucking awesome. I'm gonna split usurp. Have a good night. Oh, thanks, Nick. I really appreciate you coming by. Come back next time. Good night, buddy. Do you see the airstrike on Jordan? Yo, that shit was actually fucking crazy. One of those videos, I don't like the world that we're in now because one of these videos, I don't know if it was AI or not. And I don't like that. I don't like how I can't tell if shit's AI anymore. If this is the same, I gotta find the two different videos. Okay, I think this is the first one. So here comes the first missile in. Impact. Never mind. Oh, wait, shit. Yeah, it's just fucking crazy. I didn't notice before. So we get this first impact here. I didn't notice there's another smoke plume. So there was already another strike prior to this. There's an interceptor missile trail. Is it right here and here? There's two other strikes there because I saw this other video. This other one's fucking wild. And I remember thinking, because I only saw the two other strikes, and there was like there's like 10 or 12 seconds between the two, and these ones are like back to back, and I was like, that doesn't look right. But seeing the other plumes makes sense. It could have just been another. This could have been one of those. Yeah. Cool maps. What are we calling our reps about? Whatever you want, man. Talk about whatever you want. Not AI. Those are dash streaks. Warhead. No, yeah, it was more of like in this video, like the time between the first impact between this one and the next one is like 10 or 15 seconds, and this one is like back to back. There's the one in the beginning, that one, and then the one that hits them 4 seconds later. So I thought this was like, I thought I was trying to say this was the same event. I'm like, these are 2 different events. Like, it's one of these AI, but I didn't see these other plumes right here. I'm guessing these 2 impacts are this one. One of these plumes is this impact, at least, is what I'm saying. I thought it was AI. But again, I don't like the world that we live in. I even have to fucking think of that. I use a new Reddit. You're fucking psycho. Did you see... Oh yeah, you have a deranged snarker in your waiting room, King. Be safe. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. Let's do it. Okay, what do you want to talk about? Hold on. There was a lot of strikes last night. The big boom. We have a second going further away. Yeah, there was a lot of strikes, which is weird because I thought we completely knocked them out. That's what my Secretary of War, my president, told me, and my Vice President, and my Secretary of State. They wouldn't lie to me, would they? Okay, I think that should have worked.
I'll never get used to the YouTube delay.
Oh, I know. It sucks having that delay. Have you ever called into like terrestrial radio before?
Mackey of Detroit is facing
it would have
11
been
counts.
ages ago. Like
Yeah.
ages and
Exactly. I mean, it's been a while since I've done it. Like, I mean, like this was like sports talk radio, like 2006 or something like that. But it would be the same thing. You'd get like once you get on the air, that like it fucks up your brain hearing the delay. But what's up? What do you want to talk about?
well, I mean, it's your stream, big dog.
Well, you said you were.
This was also your idea back in February.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
Yeah, but you were fucking ignoring me.
No.
Why?
In fact, quite the contrary. The only reason that nothing really went forward is you put it all entirely on Pisco. You were like trying to make it so that Pisco would be like a narrator or some shit.
I just wanted to be fair.
That didn't make any sense to me.
I wanted to be fair. Because I'm pretty sure like back then we were trying to like agree on a topic or something like that, right?
No, not even remotely. Not even remotely.
Listen, I don't know what I'm doing. In my mind, I have no audience. So I'm like, hey, if you do want to talk to me, if I feel like if I ever ask somebody that, they're gonna be like, why the fuck would I want to talk to you? Like it doesn't benefit me at all. So that's why I would always, in a way, like never always try to get somebody else in the middle to give the person I'm asking reason to want to do it. At least that was my thought. Like I remember I tried to do that with like Andrew Wilson at one point too. So like again, like they don't get any benefit from that. But anyway.
I guess in some weird way that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, not that was the right thing to say, but anyway.
So let's see. I was taking a gander at some of the stuff you were doing earlier. You seemed a little perturbed about what happened at the LibCon thing, or no, not LibCon, the college Dems shit
Yeah,
ass.
college Dem. Was it just a talk? 'Cause I saw the clip of Hasan, like one part of a clip of like a speech he did. I don't know if that was the only thing or if there was like other speeches there, but yeah, it wasn't in the LibCon because Destiny was there.
He was like a lib. He was like a keynote speaker or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the whole point of him going. He was invited there to give a speech.
Yeah.
Right.
It just But also, first of all, I don't get why the Democratic like group of that college would invite somebody who wants to destroy the Democrats. I think that's weird. Number two, I think it's weird that this organization would like bend to Hasan's whim of kicking out this person that he just has like a personal beef with, and like try to use an excuse that, you know, he's gonna like try and disrupt the event.
Hasn't he basically been on an antagonistic tear?
Yeah, he's been shit talking.
Suggesting. Well, hold on. No. Hold on. To be fair, wasn't he back in the during the ICE protests and shit? He was telling people like on stream and through DGG chat, basically telling people that he needs to be shouted and pushed out of protests. That Dan needs to make an app to track everywhere that Hasan goes so that he can be bothered IRL.
Mm-hmm. And when you think that Destiny says that he should be like I don't think Destiny said we need to go bother him IRL, and I don't think this.
He should be pushed. He should be shouted out of protest. Yes,
Yeah,
he did say that.
Okay, shout out that protest. Now,
Like
what,
physical presence, make it so he can't stream, can't IRL.
Okay, first of all, wait, just real quick. You could do that to somebody. That's not necessarily a bad thing to do. If you had like a crazy Nazi on the corner, like yelling out some crazy white power bullshit, you'd be okay with getting other people to yell him out of there. That's like the most non-violent thing you can do. Number one, not to try and justify it and or necessarily say that this instance is right. I'm just saying there can be a scenario where that makes sense. I think that Destiny has like very strong feelings and hatreds towards Hasan. I think those feelings are warranted and like understandable because, like, again, Hasan says some pretty unhinged shit about Destiny, like a lot.
Yeah, sex destiny, boner Chelly, divorcelli.
And there's, you know,
how is that? Hold on, how is that equivalent to a circumstance where you're saying do not allow this person to do IRL live streaming?
Well, he's not allowing Destiny to do IRL live streaming at the event. Is that kind of weird?
Well, it's
not his event.
No, it's not. But he was invited there by the people holding the event.
I know. But
if D wanted to walk around, hold on. If D wanted to walk around like outside, if he wanted to go to an outdoor protest, how would he be able to? Like, he can still do all those things. Mm-hmm. But when I checked that during a lot of the ICE shit, Hasan was going to these things. Destiny wasn't. He was all cozy and snug in his condo, right?
During the ICE protests?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't go out to those.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you see the point?
3 years ago, I went canvassing with him when Hasan was watching Top Chef. What's your point?
Well, I mean, it's where they're going to now. The work they've been doing since.
Well, I know, yeah, since. I mean, I think Destiny would even tell you himself that the reason that he's not kind of putting himself more out there, more into mainstream, is because there's a crazy court case against him, and he doesn't want that hanging over his head when he tries to go more public and mainstream. Makes sense.
Hold on.
Regardless of how you feel about the case, like, it's a pretty good reason why you might like chill for a little bit.
Wouldn't going out and doing like positive PR, look at this Democratic candidate that wants to expand Obamacare so that little kids get braces, wouldn't that be something that would improve people's outlook and opinion of him?
No, because
right?
Anytime
how does that tie to a court case?
No, because anytime he would go out and try and do something like that, people like you would then harass the people that he's working with and remind him that he's in this court case and say, hey, don't work with this guy. This guy's a rapist. This guy's a sexual predator. This guy abuses women. This guy leaks revenge porn. Don't work with this person. Don't platform this person. Don't talk to this person. So that's why.
How is that a byproduct of any direction from Hasan in the way that Destiny is definitely directly saying that people should go call him a dog shocker to his face in public?
Because Hasan's like probably the #1 person on the internet that spreads those exact rumors about Destiny and says those exact things about Destiny on a weekly basis. I wanted to say daily because it's probably true. I can probably find an example daily, but I'll say weekly basis. He's calling him a sex pest. Like, the reason other people and
it's pretty much, well, hold on. It's only okay. I think you know enough about the way that like communities and chats and shit work that it's usually only when someone that's like a drama seeker wanting to say, hey, did you see the thing that somebody recently posted or whatever, right? That's typically it's when something that he's done has gone viral or gotten enough attention that they want to hear Hasan comment on it. Meanwhile, the reverse, Destiny usually don't not every single day, but there's usually an investment of like maybe an hour to hour and a half of just watching a Hasan VOD or cutting through like there's a pretty significant portion of Destiny's broadcast where he's just live reacting to shit that Hasan does. It's not equivalent in any way, shape, or form.
Two things. Number one, I think both of them ebb and flow on how much they both cover each other. And I think Destiny is covering Hasan now more because Hasan is now in the mainstream more and people are talking about him more. So I think that's a byproduct of that. Oh, fuck, I lost that other thing. God damn me.
Well, take your time.
It was that, and no, I lost it. Go with it.
No, again, like I'm gonna have to stick to something where someone in chat bringing something up, and then maybe maybe vocally mentioning like I don't have time for sex pestiny today or whatever,
It's
and then
not
moving
that.
on.
Oh, the other thing
finding
I was
the
going to say,
mentions.
I'm sorry. The other thing I
Go
was going to
ahead.
say is that, yeah, Destiny watches a lot of Hasan content on stream. And up until a couple months ago, the reason Hasan wouldn't is because he had him like blacklisted, even though he would talk about him all the time and call him a sex pestiny. Instead of like actually showing what Destiny did if he was talking shit about him, which he does a decent amount, instead of actually showing the context of what Destiny said, he would just like paraphrase. And instead of actually paraphrasing it correctly, he would just say the like worst shit. He's like, yeah, he was saying like he basically doesn't think that Palestinians are people. He's a fucking like that's the way he'll describe Destiny's points, which like his points on Gaza, notwithstanding, I think he believes that Palestinians are human beings, but Hasan will say that and just like rephrase what Destiny thinks as that. Like, of course, yeah, Destiny shows Hasan on screen more. Hasan's terrified of actually showing Destiny on screen. That's why he's terrified of having a conversation with him. He can't because he's baked into his audience this caricature of who Destiny is by only describing his opinions to his audience, never actually showing like long form like content of him. So yeah, there's a reason he doesn't show that shit on screen, and that's why you have more examples of Destiny do it. But Hasan is talking about sex pestiny a lot.
So basically, by virtue of not showing long stretches of Destiny on his stream, that shows fear on
years. Like, well, not. I don't know,
but that shows a level of fear on Hasan's behalf.
Yeah, because if you can't actually like show like play somebody's video that you disagree with, let your audience get the exact thing that this other person's trying to get across. Don't show like a 20-second clip. Don't paraphrase or try to like repeat what the person says. Just say, hey, here's a 3-minute clip of this person being dumb. Here's a 5-minute clip of this person being dumb. And I'm going to go point by point by point about why this person is dumb. That's what Destiny does. Like, there'll be times where Destiny watches like a 25-minute segment. He's not just watching a clip because that's dishonest. Because like you can take any clip from any conversation and make someone look stupid. So he'll watch a full conversation or full interview that Hasan's in while he's playing a video game or something.
First very important question. First very important question, because I heard a little bit of what you were saying earlier.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm basing my opinion off of like regurgitated Hasan rhetoric, or do you think I've put any time into watching anything that Destiny's done?
No, I think you've watched some of what Destiny's done.
Okay. Now I'm gonna
no, but I do think
I'm gonna give you a little insight.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I stream, and this isn't a plug, by the way, because
plug away.
we're both irrelevant in the grand scheme, right?
You're good.
I try to stream 4 hours every night. First 3 hours are generally it's me reacting to like news related shit, and then the last hour, that's when I do my lib slop, and I try to find something. I don't do what like JSTLK does, to be fair. He's better at it than I am. I don't really do the drama shit, but I look for segments that typically either Hutch or Hasan end up doing. Hold on, I gotta kill the fucking announcement. We're gonna kill that for the rest of the conversation. Generally, I'm not looking for like, it's not that I haven't done it, but I'm not looking for like O'Connor said this and this other person said that and all the tea and all that shit. I'm looking for things that Hutch and or Destiny are talking about when it comes to campaigning that I vehemently disagree with. Shit where they're talking about the 2024 election or ultimately anything related to like Gaza that I think is like bullshit. The problem lately for both of them, but also Destiny specifically, is especially any of the clip channels that try to condense down a 20 down to a 20-minute segment or whatever, because I found like 4 or 5 of these like DGG World fucking things. There's nothing there. There's nothing to react to. It's him playing some Turbo Cats fucking game or Castle Raider.
Super fucking checked out right now. He's waiting for his court case to be over.
Okay, so what is there to show? What mammoth compilation of things is there to show in its entirety if all he's doing is just sitting pouting and then occasionally mumbling something, saying the R slur, and then like unpausing the video and then sitting there for like 10 more minutes in silence?
I mean, right now he's at a big event in Washington, D.C. He tried to, talk with Hasan, but Hasan fucking was hiding behind someone's skirt. I mean,
you're circling back around to something that's irrelevant.
No, I think it's.
We're trying to talk about.
First of all,
we're trying to talk to specifically.
You said.
Go ahead.
That he doesn't do anything. he just sits at home and mope. I just brought out that he's literally out right now. It's just kind of funny.
The
but
root
I
the
will say
root of this
I will
the root of
say
this is
that the
because we're not
reason that
playing
he's not
enough
doing
Destiny
this-
content. We're not playing enough Destiny
Do
content
you
to
think he would
Hasan's
disagree with
audience.
you?
Huh?
Do you think he'd disagree with you?
Do I think Hasan would disagree with me?
No, Destiny would disagree with you.
That Destiny isn't reacting to shit and he's just phoning it in?
Yeah.
Maybe he would. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's fucking super pissed off right now. I think he's super fucking. I'm guessing, right?
Okay, so
Wait,
what
wait,
the
let me
fuck
finish.
is
Let me
there
fucking-
supposed to
let me
be
fucking-
to show to
let me-
Hasan's audience?
Let me finish.
You're moving away from the point I was
So you're
making.
telling me
What
that
is there
in-
to show to
so you're
Hasan's
telling
audience?
me in the 15 years, there's no position that you can show that Destiny has. There's no video online in the last 3 years of Destiny explaining his position on anything on Israel-Palestine. There's no video. You can
I
only show what
believe
happened in the last 6 months.
No. There was at least one segment, not too terribly long ago. Hold on, I'm being told to turn
And here's the thing.
up.
Don't forget, I think if Hasan wouldn't have a conversation on anything, I think Destiny would be glad to have that conversation. And Hasan
Well,
can
I mean-
fucking shit down his throat and embarrass him and put the gnome to bed.
Well, I also
Wouldn't that be fucking
feel like
hilarious? I think I don't know if you heard it
no,
earlier.
for
I
Destiny's
was
own
saying-
sake, I don't want that to happen.
But Destiny's the one who's going for it, and one of them's hiding. But what I said earlier, I was talking and I said, I imagine how much money they could raise for that debate. Like, the one thing I will give Hasan's audience is when he rallies them to raise money for a cause, they're fucking there, and they got some deep pockets. Some of those guys, or collectively, they can all raise a good amount of money. And say what you want about DGG. Same thing about them. How many cars for Ukraine have they helped Ukrainian Anna get? How many? I think $250,000. Like, I think if they wanted to get a debate, I think they could probably raise close to $1 million for a formal debate, and you could donate to charity.
Who won that last conversation, that debate about the content nuke between Hasan and Ethan?
Wait, which ones are you considering?
The 5-hour mega stream
the one where they were in office together, or the one where they were like on Zoom?
On Zoom.
I'm not going to be. I'll try. I do remember I remember the conversation. It's been 1.5 years or 2 years since I've watched it.
It should be a pretty straightforward answer for you, right?
I don't know how specific it'll get, but yeah, I remember that conversation. Yes.
So who won the debate?
I would say that they both came away looking bad. I would say that my hatred for Hasan definitely colored my opinion on it. So anytime I see Hasan, I will probably mostly take the negative way he says things. But I agreed with Ethan more in that situation.
Okay,
I
so
understood. I understood.
Just say Ethan
Ethan's.
won. Oh my
100%.
god.
Yeah.
So Ethan won, right?
Yeah.
Now, if I said Hasan won,
Yep.
okay, then it proves nothing, and then the next day it's just more reason to continue, right?
Okay.
It's just nothing gets settled. So why? Like, what's the point?
But aren't these guys like? Isn't Hasan like a political operative? Isn't his like job to fucking change people's minds and to debate this shit and talk this shit over with other people? Isn't that like literally his fucking job?
You mentioned Fuentes earlier, yeah?
Okay, we could talk about that, but isn't that Hasan's job?
So there was a
You're not- are you not
commentary.
gonna answer that question?
What about is talking to people Hasan's job?
Yeah, isn't like his job as like a political commentator and a political activist and actor and somebody who's like trying to be a real grown adult shouldn't be like running away from conversations of like people who are doing kind of the same thing he did, especially someone who helped get Hasan his career. There
is a clip out there of Hasan admitting the amount of help and effort he got from
There's a couple
Destiny,
clips out
100%.
there, yeah. There's a couple clips.
Well, there's a montage too. I'm sure you might have even helped put that together.
Nah, that was
doesn't change the
before-
fact
that
that
was
people
before
can become embarrassing over time, right?
Yeah, but you can also be like, yeah, this guy helped me. I don't like him today, but yeah, he helped me. I
Well,
wouldn't be here
he's
without him.
also since admitted that directly.
Really? Where? Can you show me?
Yes.
I don't believe. I've never seen it.
There
Maybe I
was
don't I don't expect you to have it right now and to send it to me right now, but I'd actually be curious of that because I would say, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh wait. Was it like within the past like 2 months?
There was I thought I turned my fucking announcements off, and now it's in a loop, and this is driving me insane. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second.
Again, you don't have to find it right now. But if he did say that, but again, did he pave it on his own? Was he the first guy who mixed politics and gaming? Was he the first one who did that?
So no, hold on. To be fair, because there's a couple things about that. There was a video where in the middle of it, Destiny had some, and I'm sure just me giving you the visual, you'd be able to find it. He was reacting to, it was Destiny and Hasan, but it looked like the Stalin picture, and then all of a sudden it was like pushed off to the side or whatever. Does that sound familiar? Where it's like Destiny got like erased or what have you? Is that ringing any bells?
Little bit.
So there, and then it showed, it was August put into the middle of one of the videos, the segment, the clip, and then I think somebody put it into Twitter and he was reacting to it. But it was the clip of him saying like blah blah blah, yeah, he definitely helped me. But then he turns around and he goes, but he turned into a freak over time. Like, yeah, that's why I don't mention him anymore, or I don't mention that aspect of it anymore, because I'm not trying to like give him credit for something when he's turned into a freak.
Okay, he may have said that at one point, but he's also said he's paved it on his own. Right? You can't say both.
So,
like
the other half of that
on his own.
So the other half of that,
we can watch it. What was it? It was
no, I'll already. Yeah, it was. He was wearing that god awful yellow shirt, and he looked all puffy and shit.
Genius?
No, I 100%.
Was it a Genius conversation?
Maybe, I don't know.
Hasan yellow shirt. Interview? No way. Who?
I'm already aware of the clip.
I'm aware. I'm just trying to
find the video. The distinction I would make is if you go, I'm really gonna fucking show that I've been watching for a long time. If you go back to when Destiny got banned, like permit on Twitch, I'm pretty positive one of the first conversations that he had with his community is they were asking him what is he gonna do or what's he gonna do next, and one of the first things he said is he would talk about doing like a straight up news format, and he didn't say the way that Hasan does, but he described something doing it the way that Hasan does. The idea of sitting there and yapping, because even Hutch has had a problem with this, and Hutch was probably even right. There's a difference between if you're just playing Fortnite and fucking bullshitting about politics. Everybody was doing that at some point, but I think when it comes down to trying to follow like a lineup or a rundown and stick to the stories of the day and shit like that, the way that Hasan was doing for the first 4 or 5 hours of his stream every day, I think he was one of the first people to do that.
Okay.
Was there ever a time where Destiny's like, here's the news, here's the reactions, here's the thing, and then you follow like a strict format, like a rundown for coherency?
I don't think that's the only way that you can cover politics on Twitch, and I think that's what Hasan was talking about. He wasn't talking about he was the first guy who did like a cable news style segment on his stream. He wasn't the first one to do that. He's the first one who like mixed politics with gaming. That's different. And yeah, Hasan was the first person who does that. It's fucking boring. But yeah,
why does he pull in 40,000?
Destiny's talking about.
Why does he pull in anywhere from like 25 to 40,000 then and home?
Bro, why does Dancing with the Stars?
Your boy's been hovering at 10.
Why does Dancing with the Stars get high rating, bro? I don't know. Because people are fucking retarded.
So here's my other question, and this is something only you can really answer, because part of the argument for a while now is like Hasan is. Well, this goes in a couple different directions. The overall theme is that Hasan is cock blocking Destiny from getting back on the platform. Fair? Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
So,
I would.
First things first.
I would say evidence. All evidence points to that.
But why? So he's commented recently. I'm pretty sure he said something to the effect of like, he wants back on because it would give him like certain protections as a partnered streamer.
Wait,
that people. Destiny said this, yes.
Okay.
So he said something to the effect of like it would give him certain protections as a partnered streamer. When he got banned, he was demonetized. He was departnered. No.
Yeah, he was, but I think one of the main reasons he says he wants to get back is just so he can like talk to anybody on Twitch, because he's unable to.
Well, that is the collabs. The collabs is the thing, yes,
well,
but
yeah,
he doesn't
just, like,
admit
no,
that.
because like I mean, I think you can now like watch a clip of Destiny on stream on Twitch, and you won't get banned.
Oh, trust me, I do.
But you used to not be able to even do that. Like you used to be able to not even show the person that was banned, and like, I think Destiny just wants to be able to collaborate with people, be able to have conversations with people, and I think he wants to actually have like I think he wants there to be an alternate voice on the platform that combats.
Yeah, but he doesn't admit to the collab thing. He doesn't admit to the collab thing. Why do you think that is?
How do you think I know that? I think he's admitted that before.
I mean, it's the most obvious thing in the world, but that's not his go-to reason when he talks about why he wants to get back on. He talks about the protections that being partnered would be.
I think
because here's the thing.
I can find more examples of him saying he wants to get back on to collab than for what you said. I think I can find more examples.
Let's be honest here. If he admits that he can't get on because he can't collab, that implies that nobody's willing to drop their Twitch stream in order to talk to him, right?
Why would anybody drop their Twitch stream to talk to him?
Well, exactly. That's the point.
But why? If you can't stream on Twitch, why would he talk to him? They're Twitch streamers. If you can't stream it, why the fuck would they have a conversation?
But a lot of these people multi-stream,
have
correct?
Like a chat, like call them on a phone, like a landline, just like have like a buddy-to-buddy call.
But a lot of these people multi-stream, correct?
Some of them do, a lot of them don't.
Some of them do, but none of them seem to want to.
And people don't want to do that. And
unless they're a smaller creator.
It's a pain in
Hold
the
on.
ass that you're doing.
Unless
the only reason they're doing.
I can do it right now.
The only reason he's banned. The only reason he's banned is because Hasan is fucking terrified of him. That's the only reason.
Do you recall
why Aiden Ross would be unbanned before Destiny?
Because Destiny didn't piss off Cutie Cinderella and Ludwig?
I'm sorry, are we in fucking high school? Because he pissed off the fucking popular kids, the teacher's pets, who gets banned?
Yes.
Okay. If that's how you want to run a business, go for it.
So he talks about, hold on. So he talks
okay.
He talks about how you would have protections as a partnered streamer, right?
I think he just
yes
wants
or
to
no?
be able to stream on the website.
Sure, but part of it is
wait, hang on. What protections?
You're not able to disperse. There is some shit in the terms of service. I don't have it quotable. There is some shit in the terms of service where you can't go hard in the paint on partner streamers. That is a thing.
I don't think Destiny gives a shit about people being mean to him.
So without me having to find it, what if a very recent clip of that exists, and he's saying that it would the protections it would afford. Especially when it comes to like Sean DeBlack.
I don't doubt that he said this once. Yeah, when Sean DeBlack is like, bleeping out saying he's going to kill Destiny, I think that is a bad thing. I think everyone knows what's happening here, but everyone just fucking laughs at us.
Well, but it was
Destiny.
That was a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
but it's a bit, but you can't like.
It was a comedic bit, and he was saying someone should not that he was going to, right?
But you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know that there's no. What did Destiny do for a 5-year ban?
I don't think it was any one thing. I think there was probably like a straw that broke the camel's back for sure.
What was name the 3 worst things he did?
So the Cutie Cinderella, we can all jerk off to your girlfriend's AI deepfake porn. That was after the ban. But that, to me, in the back of my mind, that's going to be one of the things that goes against him, to where if anybody does talk to streamers and go, are you okay with this guy coming back? You're going to have someone that invites Dan Clancy to their holiday parties is going to end up being like, they're going to be a fucking hard no. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, it's kind of weird how the CEO plays favorites with their employees. It's kind of weird, right? If you worked in an office, if it's favorites and you weren't in the favorite group, I don't think you'd be like, well,
do you think they don't have favorites on Kick? Do you think they don't have favorites on Kick?
I think
you don't think they don't cater to talent on Kick?
Yeah, I think they do cater to talent. There's a big difference cater for talent and fucking eliminating someone from the platform entirely just to appease your best friend. And
do you think if Aiden Ross turned around,
to hang out with
if Aiden Ross and XQC said don't allow Hasan on Kick, you think they wouldn't listen?
No, I think I think Eddie's a businessman. He would love the fucking drama that would bring. He's a money man. He gives a fuck about making money. That's it.
Sure. I mean, they used to have what? Again, office meetings.
Give me 3 of the worst things Destiny's done. You said the QT Cinderella thing. That was something he said after he was banned.
But that was after, to be fair. But I think that's one of the things that's probably keeping him from getting back on for sure. That's just my personal opinion, to be fair.
So. Like you said, like though the jerk off the to the AI stuff. What about it? Wasn't there a guy, I don't know his name, that was like recently unbanned after a couple months, who had like links in his folder to like actual like hentai and child porn videos? Who was that? Lakari, right?
One of the OTK people.
it was the notepad incident. Like he had like a notepad that popped up and it had a link to a website that had some crazy shit on it. And like, I didn't go to that website. I don't suggest anyone go to that website and look it up because like I think people said,
Oh,
like,
I don't
there's
either,
some
for what it's worth.
crazy shit on there. Like, and he was let back on. He was unbanned. Like this is somebody who had like links to child porn on their desktop, allegedly, and he's allowed on the website. It's insane that he is banned for, first of all, there's no reason that he should have been banned in the first place just because he said some things because of a political ideology difference. If we're really talking about it, if we're really being honest, they just don't
remind
like
me, what was
politics.
the final nail of the coffin, the political ideology? What was it?
No, they just didn't like him because Destiny wouldn't bend the knee and agree with everything that fucking Hasan wanted them to agree with.
Wait, interesting premise. I'm sure you're trying to like synopsize for brevity, but what he just didn't. So if that's the case, why isn't Asmongold gone?
It's a very good question. Why is it only Destiny?
So
why is it only Destiny?
Wouldn't Hasan want Asmongold gone too?
No, because Asmongold's not a threat to Hasan.
But he's the bigger political streamer, right?
It's not about who's a bigger political streamer who has a better chance of like stealing some of your audience. And nobody who watches Hasan is going to agree with anything that Asmongold said, because Asmongold's a fucking psychotic far-right, like neo-Nazi basically at this point with what he's saying. On the other hand, Destiny is a liberal Democrat. Like that's
there's Asmongold. There's Asmongold viewers that use the DGG portal to watch like most of the shit that Destiny and a lot of other people do, right?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I mean, there's spillover there for sure.
You think that the Hasan agree, or you think that Destiny agrees with Hasan or with Asmongold, and there's a large audience crossover there? You honestly believe that? Tell me that, and I'll giggle.
I think it would have to come down to the policy, right? Or there was a lot of
one policy that they were like.
There was a lot of conversation. Policy. Well, hold on. So there's a lot of the TLDR on a lot of commentary comes across as like these are people that we have to band together with in order to get rid of the commies or some shit like that. So like in a sense, yes.
I don't think Destiny's ever said that we would like it is okay.
No. I'm talking about viewers. Viewers. Okay. Asmongold viewers.
Oh, Asmongold viewers are saying what?
Watching different content creators like XQC and Darius and shit like that through Destiny's portal. Okay. And basically saying Destiny's like, portal? Well, these are the people that we have to. What's
Destiny's portal? What do you mean? What's that mean?
Oh, come on. His website.
Oh, okay. So okay. So when he's not streaming, you can go to the top and like click XQC. So you're saying that. Where's your evidence that Asmongold fans are logging into Destiny's website on his portal? How do you know that?
So great question. Glad you asked.
I mean, you might have.
I had somebody.
This is the first I'm hearing of it.
I also this is the new one to me today, by the way. And now to be fair, hold on. To be completely fair, charitable to those that do not deserve charity. This could have been a dude. This could have been 100% a dude that was going through and staging the commentary just to turn around and like screenshot it. Maybe he's got like a dozen different accounts for this shit, and he's just doing it all himself on Destiny's like portal or whatever. Hold on, but there was somebody that was in my replies today that was showing me like a cavalcade of these fucking screenshots, and I'm going, Jesus Christ. But some of these had here.
Yeah, you want to DM to me on Twitter or Discord?
Hold on. I'm not friended with you on there, but here I'll give it to you on the Twitters. This would be something you would have to go through and like look at because there's like a couple of chatters that are like these are the people we have to ally with in order to stop the commie scum and all this like 1940s 50s red scared fucking bullshit, and it's just like, you guys are children. Hold on.
So I mean, even if there's like crazy Asmongold fans coming into GGG to try and like say, hey, we should work together. Okay, I'm pretty sure people told him to like eat eat shit. I might be wrong.
So you just got done saying that there was like no crossover whatsoever, that there was nobody
No,
there, blah blah blah.
I don't think that people like go to Destiny, laugh and agree with him, and then go over and watch Asmongold and laugh and agree with him. I think there might be some.
I think people.
Who try
I think
to do ops in other communities, but I don't consider that the same thing as like people who are like crossover fans who enjoy both their content. I
think shit's getting real weird out there in them streets. I wouldn't necessarily what you're saying. I wouldn't necessarily bank on that if I'm keeping it honest.
Okay.
I don't like the dude. I'm just gonna say that no, much to the chagrin of some of the people that do watch me. I'm not a Mike from PA guy. I'm just not. I don't like the way he does business. I'm gonna keep it a buck. However, he did a stream, like a whole stream where he deep dove into the Tyler Robinson guy and like his entire like social media footprint and tried to like really,
guy, right?
Yeah, the Charlie Kirk guy. And that like I didn't see any of that. I don't really give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But he posted a video that was like, he was more confused by the time he was done with the stream than when he started, because there was nothing there that would like map on to any one spot on like the political compass. The understanding of like where he was as a political actor, there was no way to say this guy is definitely right wing, he's definitely centrist, he's definitely a left winger.
I've heard
this notion that,
done that dive.
Yeah, the notion that you couldn't have an Asmongold viewer and a Destiny viewer and have have one of these people to agree or enjoy content or whatever the case may be. I think people are a lot weirder these days than anybody would suspect.
You know, like how they're in the whole like trans conversation that happened a couple years back. I forget what it's like technically called, but like what is it called when someone has like is born, they present as one sex like completely, but they're like XXY or XYY. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like, oh, they have a man, they have testicles, but they also have ovaries inside. It's fucking crazy. And
not unisex, intersex.
Yeah, intersex. Like,
yeah.
Are there people like that out there? Yeah.
You're saying it's so rare it doesn't matter.
It's statistically like significant. No, and I think it would be hard. And I would it would be like this. I think it would be the same likelihood if I was like, oh, I think some Hasan fans, there's a big crossover with Candace Owens, random name, right? And I say the same thing, like, I don't know, man, kids are crazy out there these days, man. Like they agree with Palestine.
Okay,
like,
so hold on.
Or not Palestine.
Let's try this.
Jews, you know what I mean? So
the reason that you're saying is that not necessarily because of harassment, but you're also trying to stick to this notion of Asmongold is not a threat whatsoever. That there's no Asmongold watcher that's also a Hasan watcher that could also enjoy Destiny or whatever. That's what you're sticking to.
Yeah, they're like, at least like they might be a fan in the sense that they like Twitch drama, internet drama, but I don't think you're having somebody agreeing with the political takes of one stream hopping to the next to the next to the like back and forth. I don't think that's happening.
I mean, it's going to end up being anecdotal, but the Hasan ends up reading people in chat that end up telling him like, well, I was an Asmongold guy, but there's parts of what you say that I like. I used to watch Destiny, but now I watch Asmongold, but now I watch you.
Switch. I think you can go from one to the other, but I don't think you can really stay in the middle. Not in this climate, not the way the world works today. Like, the fans of one group won't allow it. Like, you'd be like, you like a little bit of what Destiny says? Like, get the fuck out of here, you fucking pervert. Like, if I went over and tried to become a Hasan member of Hasan community, I would not be welcome. I would be banned. I mean, I'm banned from Hasan's chat now on his Twitch.
Well, was it because you said hello, or did you try to like?
I think so. Wait,
did you go spicy or what?
Okay, here's the funny thing. Is there a way to check that? Like, check your messages to somebody? Because like, the original reason I got banned, I probably was going to be like, you're dumb, you're scared. It probably was something along those lines. I got banned like 5 years ago, I'll say. Right? It could be 4, it could have been 6.
Did you ever put in a unban request?
I put in. Then like 3 years later, like several years after my original ban, I went back on Twitch. I saw I was banned. I hit the unban request. I'm like, hey, sorry, like I was a dick before.
Someone in my chat is asking, what's your Twitch handle?
It's let me see. I think it's twitch.tv/usurp/.
/ or underscore?
Yeah, twitch.tv/usurp the chef. Yeah.
Because I think the address you have in Discord is wrong.
Oh,
Hold
maybe.
on.
It's this. I'll put it in Twitch chat or YouTube chat. Just the way my name is spelled. Usurp the chef. But yeah, then I remember I sent an unban request and it was like immediately rejected. And now I can't do anything.
I mean,
I don't listen. I get it. Like you need to keep lock the chat down. I'm not angry at it. I'm not you can do what you want. It's his community, but I wouldn't be accepted. I wouldn't be allowed to be a fan of Destiny and Hasan.
so this is well. Hold on. So this is kind of like if you think you tried to go back right now, would it? Your contention is it just wouldn't work, right?
I don't think I could go right now. Obviously, because I'm probably I'm a loud guy on Twitter who doesn't like him. But I feel like even if I completely stopped posting for a year on Twitter, completely ghosted my account, came back, started posting about gardening, because I'm into gardening now. And then a couple months later, I try to join Hasan's community. I still think they wouldn't let me. They would ask me are you still do you disavow Destiny? Do you disavow everything he did? And what if I still liked watching a little? They still wouldn't let me come in, even if I completely chilled. I'm a gardener now. I just have sunflowers in my back. I still feel like they wouldn't. Not that just how I feel. I could be wrong, but I don't know.
I mean, I don't know how to parse that, because ultimately I feel like it's going to come down more to your politics and shit like that. I think a lot of people,
but I think again,
unfortunately, so hold on. Unfortunately, I think a lot of people end up turning around and using someone's favorite content creator as a bellwether for where their politics are currently are, right?
Yeah,
so it would be unfortunate if people did that, but I think that's as soon as you started voicing your politics, your stances, your concerns, things of that nature, I think that would be determinative as to whether or not you would fit in, not necessarily do you still like Destiny or do you not like Destiny.
That's true, but I also think that there has to be some pretty you're not allowed to have broad ideological differences. I couldn't be yeah, I think that Israel needs to fucking chill out. I don't think we should stop selling them everything though. I still think we should be allies with them eventually. I'm totally cool with getting rid of Netanyahu. And
he supported Brad Lander. This is almost kind of on par with where Brad Lander's at as a candidate, is what you're stating right now.
What do you mean, Brad Lander?
Brad Lander, one of the Zoran 3 that won in New York, the primaries.
I don't think I've heard.
He still fancies.
I don't think I've even heard.
He still fancies himself a liberal Zionist. Well, I mean, that's kind of my point, right?
What do you mean?
So the idea being, I'm trying to stress something.
I haven't heard Hasan talking, giving that much of a shit about him.
No, I think he's given pushback to try to contextualize where Brad Lander is at and talk about the value of, still not. You can be critical, but ultimately appreciate that if someone is a no vote, they're a vote that would stop bombs from going overseas, that's a net positive overall, and that you work towards a better tomorrow. But that has to be the starting point, right?
Yeah, for example, I would vote for that. What was that stop bomb thing bill that they tried to do? The stop offensive weapons bill to Israel. That went up recently. I would have voted for that. I don't have any problem with that.
Okay.
But at the same time, if I still think that, let's say we should still be allies with Israel. Israel should exist, and we should do a two-state solution.
Would you be able to converse about that or back that up? I don't know. But here's the other thing: for as much as I'm labeled as I'm labeled an insane Hasan dick suck, I don't even really communicate with people in that Discord that much.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not.
If at all.
I'm not accusing you of doing so, but I'm just saying I think if you have that, that's a dangerous position to have in Hasan's community. Not dangerous. I'm not actually talking but you know what I mean. You would get ostracized and fucking brow beaten for it.
So, but for having the politics that I have, you don't think in social media that I don't get even if it's outside the community, even if it's from fucking anybody, you think I don't suffer consequences or suffer negative comments or negative replies?
I think you do.
That's
but I do think a lot
media,
of stuff
right?
you get from and I do as well. I think if you stop talking about calling Destiny a sex pest and all that kind of shit, Again, you might not. I'm just saying you and the you.
Oh, I
sense.
just like calling him Boner Chelly. It's
yeah,
funny
exactly.
to me.
Or like stuff like that. Like I'm sure, like if you did and you just gave your political takes, I'm pretty sure no one from DGG would really bother you after a couple months.
Come on.
I
Come on.
I think honestly, yeah. If you were just like doing this, and if you weren't like kicking the nest as well, because like let's be real, you kick the nest, just like me. We're 2 nest kickers over here, just kicking nests. So like we all know the game. We're all know the game we're playing. So in my mind, it's to be expected in a way. I do think that Hasan's community like requires.
Real quick, what was the AIDS drug you said I was on?
Oh, AZT or AZT, yeah.
Oh, okay. I just want to double check, make sure I didn't hallucinate that.
No, yeah. That was a funny ass tweet, dude.
Sure. So I think if we circle back, the idea of kind of like entitlement onto somebody else's stream or stream time, because I was trying to point out, you're basically saying that Hasan isn't reacting long form to portions of what Destiny does so that people can get an adequate representation, and the fear is that they might come to like Destiny more than Hasan. That's the lane, right?
I think it's not even that they might like eventually like Destiny more than Hasan. I just think it's like if you're gonna argue with somebody and like, you know, say somebody's wrong, I think it's only right for you to like, you know, accurately and honestly depict their position, because you're doing a disservice to your audience if you don't. Because if your audience goes out there and you just tell them like, oh, he's bad because he's like, you know, XYZ, just stereotypical thing you say about him. And then his audience goes out and they argues about people and he's like, hey, well, he's just a sex pest and you're like, he's in an active court case. And it's like, yeah, but like the court case isn't going well for the other party. And
so you're saying he should be talking about Destiny's court case at length and specifically more?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I was just making an example and you know that. But
okay.
What I'm saying, I mean, if you wanted to, at least I would be more honest. If you went through every docket, it would at least be more honest. But that
would also be insanely fucking boring.
Exactly. That's why I don't expect him to do
that. I tune out from JCLK shit when he starts doing this stuff, because I'm like, I'm not paying attention
in a
at all.
court case that's not going well when that's just not true. But like you want to show it to your audience, because it's like you want to show your audience the truth. You don't want to like lie and mislead your audience. And again, Hasan streams.
So the biggest topic.
Wait, real quick.
Hold on.
This takes 2 seconds. Hasan streams 7 days a week, right? Basically.
Sure. Yeah.
Like that's what any price in these. Listen, Hasan, if anything, has a fucking crazy ass work ethic, right?
Okay.
He streams for like 10 hours a day, right? Ish.
Yeah, okay.
He streams for 70 hours a week. You could take 20 minutes to accurately show one stream, like one segment, to shit on Destiny proper. He's got the fucking time, bro.
So we just got done talking though. Hold on. Well, okay. So there's a couple different memes that you're crossing. You're crossing the streams on your memes. First of all, the quote unquote I can't watch the content nuke during a genocide thing was because he was literally doing up to date shit for like the entirety of that time frame.
I'm not blaming
so it wasn't.
I never even mentioned that instance, so I don't know why.
But the idea being that he's too busy, right?
No, you're saying that like because you said like, oh, you think like
as things calm down,
any time in his like limited stream time, like Hasan like has a lot of
no.
Like why does he?
I didn't make any
time on it.
Dog. I didn't make any mention of that he limited stream time or limits. I'm talking about entitlement, period.
Yeah, exactly. You said like what?
There was
fit him in.
There was a clip that I was looking for before I joined the Discord, and I couldn't find it. And I know I've posted this shit in the past. And anybody that is a OG Destiny ball knower, maybe that was a knowledge haver. Maybe that's a better one as opposed to ball knower. He was getting shit on by. He had the falling out with Nick Fuentes, right? Fuentes is watching a.
Wait.
Well, yeah. Wait, you're gonna debate that?
No. What do you mean? Like, I mean, yeah, they never were like close,
brother.
Like friends. They would talk. They would argue every time. They would debate like 3 or 4 times. He had him over his apartment one time. They went for chicken and waffles, but like they don't think they were like grabbing beers.
Would Destiny have said that he couldn't believe that Fuentes is burning his shit like this because he should be owing him so much because he revitalized and put him in front of 14,000 viewers.
Yeah,
send his name to Adam22.
Because Destiny's the only one who's not afraid to actually have these hard conversations and like confrontational conversations with people. Like Destiny.
But that shows an investment. Yeah, he did. He talked. Destiny talks. He does it really well.
Yeah, but like
it at least shows a personal. It shows a personal investment,
Kanye
right?
West picking him up. I think that had more to do with raising up.
Ironic that he's blaming the black guy for ending a relationship. The point remains is that he's showing a personal investment. He's showing a personal investment in Fuentes, and he's showing that he's hurt.
They were both mistakes.
Sure, both mistakes. Okay,
mistakes.
But I'm going to finish this point.
Go ahead.
It's showing a personal investment in Fuentes and a disappointment on his behalf that he's getting the treatment that he's getting, right?
No, I don't. I think you're way overanalyzing it. I think you're on some Freud shit.
Really?
Yeah, I think you're on some Freud shit.
So if you're astonished that someone is treating you the way they are after you've done a lot of nice things for them, doesn't that kind of show that you were hoping that things were going to like progress and go on a positive track?
Destiny said that,
right?
No, I think Destiny said that, and I think he even explained it this way, that he's so surprised that someone would be so self-destructive. How Destiny was the only person on the internet that was willing to give him an audience. He said 14,000 people. Who's the only person willing to platform him. He was banned from everywhere else, and here he is, Nick Fuentes, biting the hand that feeds him. Like, I think Destiny was saying, I can't believe this dude would fucking self-sabotage like this. That was his same criticism against Mr. Girl.
So it had everything to do with him feeling bad for Fuentes' self-destruction, as opposed to
bad. He was just shocked. He just didn't understand.
He was just shocked. So why did he say like burn my shit?
What?
Why did he phrase it as such that he couldn't believe he burned his shit, that he should be nicer to him because of everything that he's done?
I don't know why he phrased it the particular way. If you want to,
what is the most likely thing? If you were to infer what someone's trying to convey, what's the most obvious thing that you would take from that?
The most obvious thing is he was shocked that he saw somebody self-sabotage and blow his only connection in the industry.
How did he blow his only connection in the industry?
Didn't he just say that he fucked things up with Destiny?
So it has to do with the treatment he received, right?
No, it's not about the treatment. It's about the shock that he would make the action at all. It's not how it made Destiny feel. It's the fact that he would even do something so dumb. It's not like it has nothing to do. It's just like, why? It's like slapping yourself in the face. Like, why are you slapping yourself? You're not hurting me.
Fine. Hold on.
He wasn't hurting Destiny
I'll agree with you here. I'll agree with you here, but let's move on to the second half of this. So in turn, this was the clip I was trying to look for. He was in turn reacting to Fuentes, like cheering on Destiny. He was saying something to the effect of like, this is our guy. This is why we love him. Destiny, come back. Destiny's response was, maybe if he can go 2 months without talking shit about me and dragging my name through the mud, I'll consider it. But I thought the way that you present all of this is that he's Johnny on the spot. He will talk to fucking anybody. Doesn't matter, difficult conversations. But in this moment, he's like, this guy has been going too hard in the paint. This is bullshit. He needs to be nicer to me, and then maybe I'll talk to him. How does that jive with this notion of like, well, you know, even though Destiny's been at this for what, almost 5 to 8 years now of like daily fuck Hasan content, there's supposed to be this thing that Hasan is supposed to turn around and oblige that behavior with like, yeah, let's have a big event. How does that do that math for me?
So you think the fact that sometimes over, you said several years, there might be periods of time when people get into fights with each other where Destiny might not be willing to talk to that person until some time passes and things cool down, or maybe they have a chiller conversation, kind of patch things up a little bit, and then they move on. There's no difference between that and somebody who has been sniping at Destiny for years now, for over 5 years, constantly bringing him up, constantly saying how dumb he is, constantly lying about him, calling him a sex pest, constantly sniping from the background. And it's every time he said, hey, Destiny stands up, said, hey, you're talking about me a lot. You're saying a lot of crazy shit about me. Do you want to have a normal conversation? You know, the things that we do for our jobs. And Hasan just hides and keeps sniping from the background, sniping knees. Like, what? You don't see a difference there. You don't see a difference between those two things.
I see a huge difference when someone is demanding that you go 2 months without saying anything negative about me before I will consider having a conversation with you, versus 5 to 8 years of daily talking shit, dedicating entire portions of his stream to watching, like some cases, live reacting to VODs, and insisting that with no change in behavior that he's supposed to have a big old hootenanny conversation and shit.
Do you think? Do you think?
I do.
Wait,
I do think there's a
they
difference.
would have a hootenanny and not a debate.
Big collab, huge fundraising event,
Argument,
massive.
debate. It could be 15 minutes.
Sure.
It could be 5 minutes. How long would it take for Hasan to destroy Destiny? That's how long
Purple.
it would be. Like, I don't understand. Like, it doesn't have to be this fucking grand, opulent thing at Madison Square Garden.
Why wouldn't it be the most grand, opulent thing in the history of left-wing politics to have the greatest minds of our time duke it out in the marketplace of ideas?
Exactly.
You're talking about how it would be so much money.
I was just giving, like, no matter how you look at it, it would benefit Hasan. It could only help Hasan.
Why?
Because imagine there's like one person that Hasan really hates, and he talks about him a lot. You can't imagine, you can't act like Hasan, that Destiny isn't Hasan's boogeyman. All right, you can't tell him it's on his head. They're both in each other's heads. All right, if you're being honest with yourself. Number one. So
I've seen Hasan go a week without. I've seen Hasan go a week without mentioning Destiny. Destiny can't go a day without mentioning Hasan.
Not true.
Period.
But if you honestly think that at the end, like, that there's no benefit to Hasan for debating and crushing Destiny, he's been talking about how stupid he is for nearly half a decade, yet he still won't talk to him. And like, wouldn't that like put it all to bed? Because right now Destiny has some.
No, that's my point.
Destiny has
that's my point. Why do you think I asked you about the Ethan debate? You said Ethan won, I said Hasan won. It doesn't settle anything. Puts nothing to bed.
So you don't think there's like a people in the middle out there, new fans to get?
I think ultimately all they have to do is listen to Destiny on his YouTuber Kick. All they have to do is listen to Destiny on YouTuber Kick, and they'll be able to make their opinion of him on their own.
Because you'll have one person who's willing to have a conversation with somebody and one person who's hiding. And I think to a lot of people,
it has everything to do with watching the content, brother.
That says a lot of things, man. Especially when like this person shows up and you fucking kick them out because you're so fucking afraid. You're so petrified of having to answer a question from this guy that you yell and get security. Bro,
why whole if it's not obvious he was there to do some sort of obstruction to the event or cause some sort of scene.
Give me an example of him ever doing that.
When has he ever been obsessed on one person? When has he ever been obsessed on one person the way he is on Hasan?
So there's no evidence. Exactly. So that's a fancy way of saying he's never done anything like that before, and he's never showed any.
All it takes is the first time, right?
So we're just
a level of desperation unparalleled.
All right. So I know you. So you're just memeing now. All right. That's fine.
I'm kind of not actually. I actually, for Destiny's own sake,
you should say you are.
For Destiny's own sake, I don't want him to have that conversation. Because I would be afraid he would start that shotgun that's on his back wall if he didn't just slam dunk the debate.
Why?
So I'm such a Destiny fan. I don't want him to go through with this.
Why do you think one person is so much more confident about the conversation than the other?
No, this is my outlook on it.
I know, but like your outlook doesn't make sense because the person that you think would kill himself because he would do so bad is the one person who's like actually trying to have a conversation. The other person's fucking running. I feel like the person that's running is more afraid of the conversation, would probably think they would do bad. Even Hasan says he's not good at debates. That's probably one of the reasons he's not doing it, because he knows he's not good at it.
Well then, but why would he want to talk to Charlie Kirk or Ben Shapiro or any of these other figures of sizable audiences? There's no
way he's going to lose any of his fans to someone like Charlie Kirk, because he's such a political, ideological opposite. The only reason that a lot of people hate Destiny and Hasan's audience is because the only thing they know about Destiny is what Hasan told them. Because Hasan doesn't show actual clips of Destiny on his stream.
Hold on a second. Pause. Hold on. This has nothing to do with you. Hold on a second.
No, you're good. I have probably like another 10, 15 minutes in me, and then I might have to.
Hold on. Just super quick. No, I appreciate it. Hold on.
Just like it. Old, bro.
All right. Anyway, So yeah,
real quick, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking, if you give up.
I'm old as fuck. I'm old enough to be your daddy, boy.
I might be older than you.
There's no shot. I promise you I'm not. Or I promise you you're not.
Were you born in the 80s?
No.
Were you born in the 70s?
Yep.
Oh, whoa, what the fuck? Wait, how old are you?
I fucking old, brother.
Oh, you're like my brother-in-law, I guess. Jesus. All right, cool. Sorry, go ahead. You were saying?
I just, again, I don't see any scenario where a conversation gets had and then it's like a closed chapter and it gets put to bed.
I don't
That's
think
just,
that would
that's
ever
not
happen.
a thing.
I don't know if I implied that or made you think
You
that I
did.
think that.
You definitely
I don't
did.
think it would be. But like, this is their job. They're entertainers. They're political commentators. They're supposed to have conversations with people and debate and show and like have a battle of ideas and like it is when Hasan's willing to have conversations with other people and people that are worse, like Charlie Kirk, and he's unwilling to have a conversation with Destiny, somebody who he had over to Thanksgiving, and like I understand. I know when you say that, like, yeah, people can change their opinion on some people. Like, you can be real good friends with somebody, and somebody does something to you, and you never speak to them again. I understand that. Destiny and Hasan had a couple political disagreements on stream.
Mm-hmm. Regarding Kamala, I remember watching.
And now he won't talk to him. So it's not like Destiny fucking killed his dog. Destiny didn't steal his girl. Destiny didn't do any of that kind of stuff. They had a political disagreement, and Hasan fucking won't talk to him now 5 years later.
Okay, but what happened since?
Around.
But what happened since?
They've both been talking mad shit on each other from the beginning.
So I just disagree. I'm sorry.
That is a historic thing. Dude, you're not going to tell me.
Hold on.
After that Kamala conversation, they were both sniping at each other.
They hit a wall. So
you know that.
Hold on. So they hit a wall. They hit a wall in Hasan's community in the same way that he ended up not talking about Bad Empanada anymore. In that it got to the point where people only wanted to keep bringing up what the other content creator said, and it was basically interrupting or derailing his ability to do news coverage. Period. So he hit this point where he's like, I'm not talking about this guy anymore, which changed after October 7th. When Destiny took a stance.
There was a very long period of time where he would talk about him, but he just wouldn't refer to him by his name.
Okay.
But he was still talking about him. He was still talking shit about him, sniping him for years. They were both doing it at the same time. Just one of them wouldn't say the other person's name.
But a passing mention, I think there's a disconnect here.
It wasn't passing
There's
mention.
a disconnect here that you are
even
not.
back when you weren't allowed
So he would watch Destiny's content.
Yeah, back when you weren't allowed and he wasn't banned for it. Kind of weird, huh?
Yeah, it was the
kind of weird how
the
like
fucking,
this one guy is
no.
best friends
What
with
was the
CEOs
debate
allowed to
panel
break the
leader
site
guy?
rules.
The fucking pale ass motherfucker. He had Norm Finkelstein, Rabani on one side, Destiny, and then what's the other guy's name? Quick, somebody knows it.
Small Church?
No. Oh my God, no. What the fuck?
I know. That's just
no. It was Lex Fridman, the guy that was next to him.
I could see him.
Yes.
He has the curly hair. Is kind of like a not huge fat, but like
little cherubic, little old cherubic guy,
but fat old guy. Yeah,
sure,
like normal fat old guy.
That was the first time, but it was also part and parcel because he ended up watching the entirety of the debate. There's maybe 8 hours of react to Hasan doing that. He was taking the chat and putting it over the face over and over again and trying to block him out every time, but he was reacting to it. And actually, truth be told, that's probably one of the reasons now why people can get away with reacting to Destiny VODs or just VODs in general on the platform, was probably to cater to Hasan on this one particular thing. If we're keeping it a buck,
Hasan was the reason that Destiny got insta-banned when he got unbanned a month or so back.
Fuck no. Mike from PA came out and said that at that moment, the two of them were texting back and forth, laughing about the cocks and vaginas and ASCII art that were showing up in Mamdani's stream.
Bro.
Hold on. So you think it has everything to do? Like I already said, I think end of the day, I think Cutie Cinderella. I think Cutie.
How come he didn't pick up his phone until after he heard the news about Destiny?
It was happening while Mamdani's stream was on.
Yeah, but how come he didn't?
He had no moderation. There were big floppy penises in the goddamn chat, and it was an
It
embarrassing
wasn't,
thing.
like,
That's why they were
it didn't
talking to each other
happen
and
that,
laughing.
like, he read it on stream. He read it in chat, and he was like, "What? What?" And then he like
Yeah, he
sat
turned around
as
and
he-
was like,
as he
"Whatever."
played a video, and he sat on his phone like this for like 5 minutes, and then he set out like,
What was on the screen while that was occurring?
"Fucking." He wasn't watching it. He doesn't know. He was on his phone.
It was
He was looking down on
Mumdani's
his
first
phone
Twitch
for, like,
screen.
he was looking down on
It
his
was
phone for, like, an hour.
Mumdani's first
It doesn't
Twitch
matter.
stream.
What did he say? What was the last thing he said before he stopped talking? He was talking about Destiny.
Actually, it wasn't. But there was a
Yeah,
pretty
that-
decent gap before he went to his
that's-
phone.
Yeah. Come on, dude. You know.
And he actually
You
ended up
know.
saying something like he played it off like it was like a big whatever.
You know.
It was like a big whatever for him.
No, bro. Come on.
To an outside viewer, if you were trying to present this story and we gave them these two stories, one of which a mentally 17-year-old degenerate laughing his ass off and sharing an anecdote with another streamer about ASCII art of penises and vaginas.
First of all, you don't even like
versus
Mike from PA. Why would you take his word for it?
because this makes sense. This makes infinitely more sense than one dude making the
They
boss
don't
call to a
talk.
fucking billion-dollar
They
company.
don't fucking talk. Nobody likes Mike from PA. You think fucking Hassan talks to Mike from PA offline?
Oddly
Get your
enough,
fucking
Hassan
money.
does, and I don't understand
I
it
don't- no, he
myself.
doesn't.
But be
He
that as it
doesn't.
may,
What was it? I think Mike from PA has been on Hassan's stream like 2 times in the past 5 years.
for
At
election night shit,
most.
yeah.
At most. And like there,
Yeah,
no,
Hassan
there's
doesn't
no-
really collab.
There's no fucking way. You know,
But he brings up his
I will-
he brings
I
up his
will
comments and
donate-
shit in the
I
chat.
would donate $25 to any charity that you want. If Mike from PA, and it could be all hidden. If you can show me a chat, like the chat log between them.
Why are you
can
going down
block it
this
all out.
weird
You
side
can
route
block it all out,
as
and
opposed to
show
just
me the
admitting that it is
timestamps. I
more
bet you,
plausible?
because it's the point you use to defend your position. That Mike
It
from
is
PA
more
said-
plausible
No, it is not
that
more
these
plausible.
two people were laughing about shit that was occurring on
'Cause
Mumdani's
there's no reason
stream.
that he should still be banned. We agree with that. There's no reason he should be banned for 5
Oh, I don't know
years.
about that. No, I would
There's
say
nothing that
he should still be
did.
banned.
Nah. When people who have
Huh?
gotten unbanned, who have done much worse, no. You even
I would
said-
say he is-
You even
he
said earlier the
uniquely-
reason he's banned was because of like personal grievances with other creators. That's not a good.
Yeah, that
that's
might
not
be
a
why he still
justifiable
stays banned,
reason.
but that's kind of the
That's not a
point.
justifiable reason to be banned, be essentially permanently banned from that website.
He
when there's
said
people
that
who
he
had
wanted
child
back on.
pornography links on their desktop, and he got unbanned after 3 months, dude.
Oh yeah,
You
that one
can't-
doesn't make any sense to me at all.
Exactly, because none of it makes any sense.
But so
It doesn't make
your
any sense all
defense is
across
just
the
a
board.
whataboutism.
It's all across
Your
the
defense
board.
is just a
No, my defense
whataboutism.
is that you could. I asked you for the
What about
3
those other
worst
guys?
things, I asked
Pay
you
no
the-
attention to that gnome behind the curtain.
You don't want me to say this because I asked you what the 3 worst things Destiny did, and you couldn't give me one example. The only example you gave me was something he did after he was banned. So there's no reason. If you can't even give me the three different reasons of why he's banned, how can you justify him being banned permanently?
It's not. Well, first of all, if you want me to name every Metallica album, like that's basically what
one
you're
reason.
doing right now in the moment. He has a long-standing track record of basically making a current villain of the moment, which is anybody that crosses his stream, says that he's wrong when it comes to any of his political takes. And the moment that, as you said earlier, the content creator kicks the nest, they get a lot of harassment from his community. It has been happening almost since I was aware of him.
Wait, were you describing Asmongold?
2017,
Asmongold's community?
2018?
Were you describing Asmongold? Sorry.
Oh, I also don't know why Asmongold's still there. But your logic.
Or were you
should
describing
have.
Hassan's community? Oh wait, were you describing Destiny's community, or are you describing
Destiny's
everybody's fucking
community.
community? So you're telling me that Destiny, has people he likes and people he don't like, and every once in a while he gets into like an argument and a tiff with somebody, he kicks a hornet and they have a fight? It sounds like you're describing everybody on Twitch.
Yeah,
No?
but everybody on Twitch doesn't sit there and hyperfixate on one person for like half of their stream.
I thought we both agreed they were obsessed with each other.
Okay, but saying sex pestity bonercelli
It's
and then
not
moving
one
on
time.
is not
It's
the
not
same
one time.
thing.
Did-
Is
did-
not the same thing
on.
as an hour and a half to like 3 hours of Hasan tent.
Hold on, let's see.
Hasan
We're gonna do
tent,
this.
as he likes to call it.
There's this one fucking clip.
Is it 3 hours long
No, it is
of
like,
Hasan?
It is like 30 seconds long.
I'm talking about hour and a half to 3 hours, big
No,
dog.
trust it. It's just walk with me here. Give me 30 seconds here.
Well, careful, because you said you only have 7 minutes left.
I said I had 15, but I was saying about like 1 a.m. because dude, I'm fucking well. I go to bed early.
Also, do you think that Dan's behavior as a podcast co-host, coming out and mentioning the necessity as part of Dan's crusade that it has to be to unban Steven, all that shit, you don't think that they're connecting the behavior of the two and the actions of the two as a reason to keep Steven unbanned?
Because they're friends? No, that should be no.
Podcast co-hosts. Which they were for the longest time. They sit in each other's voice channels. They
Ethan
are
podcast co-host. Shouldn't Hasan be banned then? Isn't Ethan on the crusade against Twitch too? Why is Hasan getting protection then?
Because Ethan's not banned?
Weren't they co-hosts of a bigger platform?
Yeah, Ethan moved on. What do you mean?
I thought you're okay.
I'm talking about why one would stay banned. Also, there's a lot in there that's wrapped into that where they were basically trying to dive through the social media footprint of Twitch employees and shit like that. What, like, come on.
Sorry, 1 second.
Oh, you'll get there. I have faith.
Thank you.
This will be the thing that changes my mind, I'm sure.
I'm sorry, what did you just say? Not the joke, you said the point that you made before that.
I kind of drifted off.
No,
I was reading chat.
You're good. My bad. I'm sorry. No, yeah, they're both like, it's just like.
No, I was saying Ethan basically moved on, and then the other half that goes hand in hand with what I was saying.
Wasn't he like suing a bunch of like Hasan's friends? Like, I don't think he like just moved on. I think Ethan went a little fucking harder than Destiny did. If I'm being honest.
Ethan kept the bulk of his attention on Hasan. Destiny and
no, he didn't. He did most of
Ethan kept the bulk of
Frogan, on Denims, on fucking Casey.
Okay, but streamers, not at the company, not at the employees of the company, right?
He wasn't going after their advertisers the same way that Dan
the
was?
employees of the company.
Wait,
say it with me.
Okay,
employees of the company.
Catch me up. What did they do?
Dan, when he was as part of the whole anti-Twitch crusade, he was trying to go through and dig through the lives of employees at the company. Which is why I asked you now.
Why?
Because he was trying to prove anti-Israeli bias.
So was he just like digging into like random second?
So he was going through their Facebook. He was going through their Facebook timelines.
Mm-hmm.
Their
and if he found like a second-year coder that like was just fine. Like he has a LinkedIn profile, says he works at Twitch, and he just like posts videos of Arc Raiders. What happened? What did Dan do to that person?
That doesn't have anything. So the people that he had found objectionable political ideologies from, and
like
then
things that he claimed were anti-Semitic. Like he found like what he thought was anti-Semitism. Yes.
Okay.
And so I'm still waiting to see what the bad thing here is.
It's as far as employees at a company trying to build that into. It's still basically anti-Twitch. That's the point. You're saying there's no reason. Hold on. So you're saying that there's no reason. I'll walk you back through this.
No, let me.
You're saying that there's no reason. I'm asking you.
I might be there.
Do you think that Twitch is going to ultimately loop Dan and Destiny together? Yes or no?
I mean, sure, but okay. But again,
okay.
I'm asking you what Dan did. So Dan was looking through. You said Dan
I'll take you through the next step. No, I'll feed you, baby bird. No, I'll feed you.
Listen, buddy, we want to talk about this.
I'll let you get through. No, I'm not. I'll let you get through this, and then I'm going to go back to what I was going to say to explain it.
Why let us go further when we're just going to have to go back? Let me just. We're here, right?
If you have employees at the company that have politics that you disagree with,
and they're anti-Semitic.
Anti-Semitic.
Yeah, it's like,
what was the anti-Semitisms?
I don't know. You were the one who brought it up. Do you have examples of people at
No,
Twitch
you did.
No, you brought up.
I was pointing out.
Twitch.
Hold on. At the end of the day,
you brought up Twitch.
You deflected. No. You deflected to say that whatever it was he found was definitely anti-Semitic, right?
No, I said that's what he was looking for, right? And then I asked you for examples. Like I said, hey, if he just found a random person who had like did nothing wrong, but he was a Twitch employee, did he harass that person, or was he only going against people that he thought were being anti-Semitic and saying anti-Semitic things and doing anti-Semitic things.
He found people that basically had pro-Palestinian outlooks.
Was that all right?
But that's not anti-Semitic.
Do you have an example?
But that's not anti-Semitic.
I don't. Okay, well,
That's my point.
that wouldn't be. Do you have an example? I agree. That
Do you
would
have
not
an
be.
example?
No, you're the one who
You
made the claim.
deflected.
You just made
Yes.
a claim. Show.
Holy
I don't need
fuck.
to I don't
One
need
more
to prove
time.
Your claim, bro.
I don't need to prove this.
You-
I'm trying to say to
Okay.
you, hold on, just stop. Pause for a second. If they lumped the two of them together, and if they didn't like the fact that Dan was basically diving through the histories of employees at Twitch, would that not be a reason why they're keeping both of them banned?
No,
No?
you wouldn't keep. Even if
You don't think
even
so?
if that's something that Dan was did, and even if something Dan was doing was wrong, no, it's not a reason to keep him permanently banned. No.
So
All right,
blasting the
sounds-
employees of a company is not a reason to keep showing like animus towards the company itself.
You're the way
Is
you phrase
not-
it. You're trying to make it seem like he's just blasting innocent janitors who are just happen to work at Twitch. If you have an example of that, show me, and I will say, "Holy shit, that's awful, Dan. What the fuck?"
I mean,
But
we're not
I'm not
going to
taking
clear
your
this
word
up in
for it,
5
'cause-
minutes that you say you have left.
Okay,
How's that clip coming along?
I got it. I'm just downloading it. There we go. I'm just trying to find the best way to bring it to you. Bring it to you live.
Dan said he'd look up Dan Clancy's kids. That's a little weird.
Yeah, that would be weird.
That'd be kind of unacceptable. I don't know if that's true, but that's wild.
Yeah, that's a crazy accusation. You'd think someone wouldn't say that without proof, right? But nah, we're just gonna fucking say shit.
I mean, you're going off of things that your chat tells you.
Yeah, I'm not saying
Video
somebody
about him.
threatened
The frequency of these
somebody's
videos increased after Destiny was banned from
child.
Twitch.
One
In the span of time since then,
I want to share. Jesus Christ, cancel.
Do you have just a link?
No, I'm sharing my screen.
Oh.
Are you watching?
I'm on a delay because I'm on your YouTube.
No, I'm sharing in Discord.
Your fucking YouTubes. Your fucking YouTubes, mate. Hold on, fuck me. Watch stream.
All right. Like,
Hold on,
It's
wait, fucker. Oh, god damn it. Here, fuck me. All in. Fucking. Oh, no. Holy fuck. This is funny.
video about him.
I'll let
The
you
frequency
play
of
it,
these
and then
videos
we're going to
increased
argue
after
about
Destiny was
it.
banned
And
from
then
Twitch.
this
In
is
the
going to
span of time
probably be
since
the
then,
last
he
thing
has
for the evening,
That's
because
fine.
I don't
That-
think you're going to want to continue.
that's fine. Okay. We'll
Hold on,
see.
wait.
I've wanted
Hold
to
on,
continue
wait.
this
I need
entire time.
no. Your stream is muted. Hold
Oh,
on. I hate because if I'm gonna do shit like this, I want to make sure it's good to begin with. And
Can we? Oh,
okay, hit play. This is,
Video
by
about
the
him.
way,
frequency of
this
these
is
videos
maybe
increased
the
after
best
Destiny
thing
was
you
banned
could have
from
put in
Twitch.
front
In the
of
span
me.
of time,
I know. That's why.
This
That's
is
why I took my
literally
time
the
to
stat.
find it.
No, this does not prove that. This
I
does
know
not
that
prove what you think.
I'm not.
100%.
I don't even know what my claim is. It's just a fucking funny clip, and it's a good one to end on.
video about him. The frequency of these videos
Because everyone says that one person, Destiny's obsessed with Hasan, and it's a one-way street. Because people will say, like, oh, there aren't big segments that Hasan does. Hasan talks about him fucking every day.
video about him. The frequency of these videos increased after Destiny was banned from Twitch. In the span of time since then, he has uploaded almost 80 videos about Hasan out of a total of like 450 videos. So that's at least 1/5.
I've uploaded 450 videos between my 3 YouTube channels in the last 2 years. Damn, August. And he's got a pay cut. I would have thought it would have been over 1,000 videos, but you know.
his working life spent talking about Hasan. In contrast, in the same span of time, Hasan has uploaded over 1,200 videos, and he's talked about Destiny a total of 5 times. 5. 4 of them have.
Like,
Pause
Hasan
it.
talked about me.
So obviously the word talk means using Destiny as the focal point for the video. You can admit that, right?
No, not if the accusation. Not if the accusation is that this person, Destiny, is obsessed with me and he talks about me every day.
No. Hold on.
Hassan's
We're not
complaint
moving
isn't
on from
this
this.
guy makes videos about me every day. It's he's obsessed with me and he talks about me every day. My contention is they both talk about each other.
Hold on. What is the face value of the first half of this? We are not moving forward from this.
Can we finish the clip?
No.
5 times yesterday.
The
What is this
hold on.
framing? It's actually unhinged.
So he's showing 4 thumbnails. Brother, pause it.
Like, I genuinely think
You're such
Destiny's
a shitter.
unhealthy obsession over the course.
They're obsessed with each other, brother.
Hold on, don't close it.
obsessed
Put
with
it back,
each other.
motherfucker. Put it back.
They are obsessed with each other.
You are a bitch if you don't load that
They
video
are
back up.
Obsessed with each other.
Put it
my
back on
guy.
the screen, or you're a fucking child.
They are obsessed.
Noah
with
makes
each
the
other. Here,
point
hold
to
on.
show 450 thumbnails where Hasan is the focal point of the segment, the focal point of the content, and the focal point of the draw to watch it. He shows you in turn 4 that are focused on shit related to Destiny, and you're saying that that's the same.
When did
Come
I ever
on.
say that Hasan made more videos and uploaded more videos to his YouTube channel than Destiny did?
You're using this to show an equal obsession, and
the
you don't
very
even
be-
understand
yeah.
the currency exchange going on here.
They
This is
both
so
talk about it.
sad.
You know, obsession is when you both like when you talk about somebody and talk about them every day, right? That's what Hasan does.
You would have to show me that he talks about him every day.
I mean,
There are
you have to
large
show-
stretches
fine,
of
you have
time.
to show
There are
me that
large
he-
stretches of time where Hasan doesn't mention Destiny, but the
and there's
inverse
vice
is not
versa.
true.
Yes, there is.
The inverse is
Yes,
not
there
true.
Yes, it is.
Because you say so?
That's the evidence you're giving me, bro. I've asked
Did
you for.
you- I'm-
You've made claims. I've
Did
asked
you
for
see the
evidence.
Did you see the thread I put together that caused a lot of this fucking argument in the first place?
No,
That Hasan ended up commenting on?
no.
I just shuffled his VODs on Kick for the last 2 weeks and show that he's put entire segments of his stream that was just Hasan tent
Okay.
nearly every day.
Okay.
And you can't do the same thing for Destiny on Hasan.
Okay, because again, they talk about each other every day.
You're
If you-
comparing pennies to fucking $100 bills, son.
Okay. I mean, listen, I understand you're never listen, this is fine because I know I can never change your mind on this. It's impossible. You have a fucking tattoo of Hasan. Like,
I also have one of Colin Kaepernick. What's your
Yeah,
point?
then I can't convince you he's not a good quarterback either. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Oh,
I'm
it's not
saying
because
a
of
fact.
it's not because of his quarterbacking.
You know what I mean? It's like, listen, it's just it's a fact of the matter. It would be like, I'm not going to convince you that God doesn't exist. You have a fucking cross on your arm, tattoo. Like, I can't convince you otherwise. It's neither here nor there. I'm just stating.
You're
the
talking
fact.
about hold on. You're talking about intangibles versus something that we have like tangible examples of. You're saying
No,
that
we
when
both have
because
been-
even hold on, if you would put the clip back on the fucking screen, I would even show you the focus of that moment that he spot reacted to was because the focal point was on Dean.
Who do you think has done more behind the scenes to make sure the other person can't get involved in like events and things in the community?
You want to know how do I prove who talks about who more behind the scenes?
I mean, who
I
has,
can't
like,
prove that one way or the other. It's behind the scenes
Okay.
by definition.
But you know, like the one person, like there's been like people have come out and said, like, you know, I think even not Nick Nick.
You're talking about
MPL.
Ethan?
No, Nick MPL. What's his name? Nick Lol.
NMP lol.
Yeah,
LOL.
that guy. I think he even mentioned before how Hasan would come in and be like, "Hey guys, can you like not talk about Destiny and not bring him up? I really don't want to." Like, is there any examples or anybody coming out saying that Destiny does that about Hasan? Because it's not like
He
you're
does it
focusing
on
only.
stream.
You're just
Wait, he
focusing
does it on
only
stream.
on
What do you mean?
upload. You're focusing only on YouTube videos upload, man. Like your vision is so fucking narrowed, where you're only looking at this one slice of the pie when you're ignoring everything else. I mean, and again,
Thousands of hours of
and the
video
funniest
versus
thing
the
is, here's
singular
thing.
mentions of Boner
And the
Chelly.
worst fucking part is I'm not even saying that one is more obsessed with the other. I'm just saying they're both obsessed with each other. And
Yeah,
you're brain
you're all
broken over
streamers
it.
mattering this.
You're just brain broken over this.
All streamers matter. I agree.
The ink from the tattoo seeped into your brain and it's poisoning your mind, dude. And it hurts.
I mean,
to see.
the black bands probably did that more than the other, if that's the direction you're
Or
going
the
in.
AZT.
I mean, yeah.
And that is what I call a callback.
By all
And
means, please
Ogre Boy.
keep telling me I'm skinny.
Listen, you can tell me I'm ugly and my mustache is fine. That's okay. Listen, you are skinny. You should be proud of that. And I know you didn't do Ozempic, bro. They don't get Ozempic for crack. What was the hardest drug you've ever done?
But
Sorry, you literally cut out as soon as you said whatever. What was it?
I said I haven't.
Oh, you never done any hard drugs?
I'm a clean boy.
Straight edge? Oh yeah, you're that age.
I've gotten drunk as fuck a handful of occasions, but I haven't touched a drop since the first Biden-Trump debate.
Oh, God bless. Good for you. Good for you. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the talk. It was fun. We should do it again sometime.
Ironically, yeah, probably.
Yeah, why not?
I guess you take care now.
You as well, brother. Get some sleep, and I'll talk to you. All right, he left. Oh boy, that was fun. Yeah, like, again, not even like it's not even a good or bad thing. Like, how am I going to convince him anything negative about Hasan? Motherfucker has a Hasan tattoo. Like, fuck me. Like, I just wasted 2 hours of my life because whatever. I think that went well. I think that was fine. Okay. If streaming's like this, as long as there's some people here, it's not fucking terrible. Let's see. Usurp is still 25 cents longer than the normal clip you use. True. I only should post on Twitter, man. That's why I'm trying to start to stream, because I'll defend anything I say on Twitter. Twitter's meant for short clips and shit. No one has it. Dude, if I show you the stats of, like, on Twitter, you can see, like, how, if you post a video, like, how long people watch whatever video it is. And, bro, like, people's attention span, it's like, you're lucky if you get, like, 20 people watching, like, 15 seconds into a video. So, I don't know. Blame TikTok. How is what Dan Saltman doing different than BDS and other movements? True. Ogre brings something up and then can't defend it. I know. I don't understand why he asked me to prove his point. That was weird. Again, I don't even expect him to have evidence, like, right now, but don't expect me to prove your point for you. He's very rude. Well, you got fucking roasted. Worm debate tactics, put it back up. Absolute cinema. No, because I was done with the debate and we knew exactly what was happening. And I'll talk to him. I'll continue this conversation tomorrow with him. I'm not fucking running away from anything. I was never worried in that discussion. I won't even call it a debate. I was never worried in that discussion. I'm fine. Yeah, Big Bun, if you join the Discord, I will send you a link. I'll send you a message when me and him talk, so you can rest assured that I am not running from your boy. From your other boy. Get a link here. Boom. 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 Okay, he's trying to hijack the Democratic Party. Fuck this guy. Of course, other people are going to talk about Hasan. True. Yeah. Why would people talk about one of the largest political commentators on the internet? It's fucking weird. What's that shit? I do have Trump interested. I hate the motherfucker. That's me. I fucking hate the motherfucker. We can prove this as a site that has Twitch. There is, and all of Destiny shit's public. I think that's one of the reasons I kind of respect him, is he doesn't really hide shit. Other than, like, extremely personal sex shit that he tries to hide and other people leak, but whatever. Ogre doesn't have trees fall in the forest. No one there. What is it? He's kind of rude. Elma. One Sky. Remember when Dylan Burns got banned when he covered Destiny? When Hasan? Yes. Like, even Ogre Boy admitted, I'll give it to him, even he admitted that, like, yeah, there is a double standard and people get treated better, but he just brushes that off as, like, it's the way things are. And I even brought up the example, like, bro, if you work at, like, an office and there's, like, your manager and he has, like, obvious favorites and he doesn't even try to hide it, and you're not on the favorites list, like, if you think that's okay, he's like, yeah, that'd be, like, there's no fucking way you would put up with that at work. Like, it's bullshit. And everyone knows it. And, like, again, that's he has a fucking Hasan tattoo. I can't win. There's no way for me to win that. I'm in the Discord. It doesn't mean shit. You saying you use doctored clips. I don't believe you. I don't agree with you that I use doctored clips. If you have any evidence, show me that. I do not agree with you in that characterization. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Even for the people, guess what? If you hate me, I'm still thanking you, because why not? This fucking world sucks enough as it is, right? We don't gotta fucking hate each other all the time. We're on the same team at the end of the day. Let me jump. No, I'm sorry. It is 1 a.m. It's 1:11 a.m. My normal bedtime's like 9:30. I'm 36 years old and I'm fucking inside. I'm a lot older. So, but again, I will hop on tomorrow. Not running away, but it's just not tonight because I'm not having fun anymore. And I'm just fucking tired. But show me an example. Link it in the Discord. I mean, I don't do that. I don't. If is this a clip I did recently? Big Bund. Yeah, I know he's smoking crap, but like, I haven't spliced and a clip in like months, dude. I don't do that anymore. I fucking canceled my Adobe Premiere subscription, man. So I don't like, no, I just fucking grab clips that other people make a lot of times. I'm fucking lazy these days, bro. Yo, me Murph, you that turkey, that you're the same dude, have the same avatar on fucking Twitter. Turkey sausage, right? Oh god. Well, guys, thank you again actually for stopping by. That was really cool. I'm hoping to have more streams like this. I'm happy. I got on later than I wanted to, but I did get on. So, and it actually went well. So that's good. But yeah, I'll try to get on tomorrow. Again, I'll have more conversations with anyone wants to discuss any of this. Just let them know. Give them a link to my Discord. I'm always down to talk. So yeah, guys, thank you so much. Yo, it is you. Yo, what's up, brother? Good to have you in. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Inshallah. Yeah, you guys have a good night. Get some rest. And have a good day tomorrow. If you don't have time to stop in, if I don't talk to you, thank you. Peace.